is hard, but the consequences are even harder. Tobacco-Free Florida has free resources to help you stay smoke-free. You may be eligible to receive free nicotine patches, gum, or lozenges. Call 1-877-YOU-CAN-NOW or visit tobaccofreeflorida.com.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. If you've been injured in a car accident, call America's largest injury law firm. For over 35 years, my mission has been to deliver more for our clients, to deliver more for you. Injured? Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
This is the sound of Claire, cooking dinner at home. And that's the sound of a fraud alert from Wells Fargo, flagging a charge for a pricey restaurant in Paris. Considering Claire isn't in Paris right now, that seemed odd to the bank and to Claire. 2 taps later, Claire says nope to the charge, and Wells Fargo is on the case. However you make money work, Wells Fargo can work with that.
Wells Fargo Bank, N.A., member FDIC.
Do you know Mahatma rice? A staple in our kitchens for generations. It's now easier than ever with delicious recipes like cilantro and lime and all the homemade taste we love. It's ready in only 90 seconds. Perfect at home, at work, or on the go. Mahatma rice feels like home.
Overheard at the Hard Rock Bet Party.
You see that new welcome offer? Bet $5 and get $150 in bonus bets if you win. I think we got to jump on this.
What's John Daly think?
I think you got to grip it and rip it.
Grip it?
And rip it.
Hard Rock Bet Sportsbook. Roll with us. New players bet $5, get $150 in bonus bets if you win. Payable in bonus bets. Not a cash offer. Offered by Seminole Tribe of Florida. Must be 21 plus and physically present in Florida to wager. Terms and conditions apply. If you or someone you know has a gambling problem, please call 1-833-PLAY-WISE.
You know, there's millions of people without the health insurance they need. I get it. You feel like it's too pricey, a headache to deal with. You deserve something better. And better health. We're on a mission to get everyone high-quality, affordable health insurance. You have health insurance needs. We have plans with low out-of-pocket premiums, with in-network preventive care at no cost to you, and a network of local doctors and hospitals. So if you're still shopping for health insurance, go to ambetterhealth.com/enroll to get your free, no-obligation quote. That's ambetterhealth.com/enroll. For coverage to start January 1st, you must enroll by December 15th. Find the plan that's right for you right now. ambetterhealth.com/enroll. And Better Health, on a mission for better. And Better Health is the brand name for health insurance products underwritten by subsidiaries of Centene Corporation. Go to ambetterhealth.com to see offerings in your state. This is a solicitation for insurance.
Victim of a slip and fall? It takes one phone call to take back control of your life. Anajar and Levine will fight to get you the compensation you deserve. Call me, Mark Anajar, for a free consultation. 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
In Office Orlando. There's a myth that a Sprouts Farmers Market person wakes up before dawn, bangs out a couple of hours of yoga before downing a kale foam colostrum latte. The reality is that a Sprouts person is just someone who cares about fresh, healthy, and honestly priced everything from organic produce to the hottest new snack to hit the shelves. They love how easy it is to find the delicious and healthy food they and their families thrive on. And to be honest, most of them have never heard of a kale foam colostrum latte. So maybe that sounds a bit like you. Come see for yourself at Sprouts Farmers Market.
An official message from Medicare.
Medicare plans change from one year to the next. And this year, it's important for you to review your current coverage and compare all your options during Medicare open enrollment. Compare health plans, drug coverage, and costs. See if you can save some money, and don't forget to make sure your drugs are covered. Open enrollment ends December 7th. Visit Medicare.gov or call 1-800-MEDICARE.
Paid for by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services.
Discover huge savings where the wonders of the sea meet the joy of the holidays at SeaWorld's Christmas celebration. From underwater discoveries on the all-new Expedition Odyssey ride to making new friends with emperor penguins at Antarctica. Enjoy Sesame Street Land, award-winning shows, ice skating, a colorful parade, and festive new flavors in a winter wonderland filled with millions of twinkling lights at SeaWorld's Christmas celebration. Select dates through January 5th. Save up to 60% on tickets, fun cards, and passes during our Black Friday sale. Hurry, offer ends November 28th. Taxes, fees, blackout dates, and other restrictions may apply.
Hey, it's that mortgage guy, Don. Good news, commercial and SBA loan rates are falling too. Get a quote to refinance your business loan today at thatmortgageguyDon.com.
With thatmortgageguyDon.com. The accident wasn't your fault, so why should you be burdened with the medical bills? This is Orlando injury attorney Mo DeWitt. Don't get overwhelmed by mounting medical bills. I'll fight to ensure that the responsible party pays what you're owed. Injured on the go? Don't wait. Visit justcallmo.com.
Do you own a small business? A seismic shift is coming. It's time to get super sure.
Real Radio is on Facebook at Real Radio 1041. Sponsored by the law offices of Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
Live from the JustCallMo.com studios. Got questions after an accident? Just call Mo. Visit JustCallMo.com or dial 1-800-CALL-MO. This is WTKS-FM HD1 Cocoa Beach, Orlando. An iHeart radio station. Make us the #1 preset on your car radio and on the free, new and improved iHeart Radio app. Listen for all your music, radio, and podcasts. Free never sounded so good. Someone's going to get offended. It's just the way the world works. So to hopefully save everyone a little time and or energy, here's this. The opinions that you hear are those of the host and callers, and not those of iHeartMedia, its management, or advertisers. The News Junkie is on. The 3 best friends you never knew you had, running through the most viral stories of the day. The News Junkie Sean Wasson with Sabrina and C-Lane.
It is Friday, November 21st, 2025. Lots to get to today, from Anna Kepner's creepy brother to the biggest fake news bombshell of the week. And Trump will meet today with Zohran Mamdani at the White House. Plus your calls, dispatches, emails, texts, and more. Hey there, Sabrina.
Hello.
C-Lane is out. Hello, Josh.
Oh,
good morning. And hello to you. You can join us on the show today. All you have to do is send us a dispatch. Record yours right now at thenewsjunkie.com. You can also watch the show on YouTube and twitch.tv/thenewsjunkie. Your message is rolling right to the studio in real time. And this never, ever, ever happens, friends.
What happened?
I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I refuse to believe it.
Same.
No, it's real. I got a last-minute message right here. It's from that cop that was singing the Radiohead Creep song. Let's see what he said.
Have a great Friday, you motherfucker.
We did it. That's right. We made our way through a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday has arrived. Pat yourself on the back. You've made it this far. How's everybody doing on a Friday?
Ready to Friday.
Yeah.
Excited. How the heck are you?
Good. Getting ready for the weekend. All those goods. I couldn't count that many goods. Good. It's like I shot you with a good gun right there, you know? That's how good I'm feeling today, because the weekend is upon us, and the next thing you know, we got a nice short Thanksgiving week next week. And I don't know about you guys, but I like Thanksgiving.
Same.
I am a fan, and I can't wait for it.
And it's going to be...
That's right, buddy.
Pilgrim. Mm-hmm. It's going to be the first Thanksgiving, I think, in my life that day of, I got to do whatever I want. Like, I already celebrated Thanksgiving with my family.
Oh, you
Celebrating early with Nicole's family.
Uh-huh.
And actual Thanksgiving. What am I going to do? Do I get my own turkey?
Day drinking.
You could. It could be fun.
Day drinking turkey?
Day drinking it's harder with so much stuff closed on Thanksgiving, right? But, well,
so
hold
I guess
on.
I'm going to Wawa.
I guess you don't have to be in an establishment to day drink. You could drink in your front yard if you wanted to, Sabrina. You could really.
This is true.
Yeah, I mean,
I can break into your house and drink that booze too.
That's true. Yeah, don't let anybody stop you. Don't let anybody stop. Well, not from my house, but from having a good time on Thanksgiving. Ooh. So we'll get geared up for all of that in a moment here right now. Let's start as we always do. Let's put our ears to the ground, our fingers on the pulse, and let's see what's happening in this great big wide world of ours. And I introduce to you the dumbest thing in the world. Which,
all right.
I know I often do on this show. Like, it's not even a new thing for me to introduce the dumbest thing in the world. And so many times, guys, it's us. Like, we can't blame anybody else. It's just, it's us. It's guys that have created this. Men have done this. And I don't even want to hear about all this CTE stuff anymore. Okay? I don't, because sport after sport that guys seem to come up with, it's just one dumb thing after another. UFC, boxing, as fun as they are to watch, probably bad for your brains. Nah. Also, Then they turned it into that what's the slap, power slap or whatever, where you just literally
Slap
just
FC.
slap. You just slap each other. That's it. Now I'm introducing to you in today's opening clip the brand new sport, Runation. And Runation consists of this, all right? Really, anybody can participate. You can participate if you'd like to.
Yeah, you had me at run. So.
I think you shouldn't, all right? Run Nation is a new sport that they've invented where one guy lines up on one side of the field, I guess.
Okay.
One side of the playing field. One guy lines up on the other side of the playing field, and then they run full speed at each other.
Oh, so like
That's it.
Renaissance horses
jousting.
Yeah, a bit
but
like
with bodies.
jousting with just your body. Here we go. Let's check it out. 3, 2, 1. Full speed run at each other. That's it. That's it. That's just their bodies and skulls hitting each other, folks. There's nothing. There's no real wind to this.
Gear on, from what I can tell.
There's no helmets. There's no pads. There's no skill. You just run at another human being.
Is Dana White behind this as well? Or
I don't know. Maybe soon. Just plowing into each other. I mean, they got to be breaking stuff. Oh, here they go. They took their shirts off.
Cool. That's
just running into each other. Guys, this is stupid.
No one's even cheering in the crowd. It's just ooh, and then silence.
Like if they could have, if we could have snapped the fingers and had somebody from the Roman Colosseum days look at this, they'd be like, "You guys got lazy."
This is
in
Sparta.
2025.
You coward.
This is what you do now. You don't even fight lions or anything. You just run into each other.
Not entertained.
I am
entertained.
at the CTE in action. Like I'm watching the CTE. It's happening to these guys.
Next event we do this.
Not a bad idea. I mean, let's also.
This is how I die, right?
It's worth it.
No more Pinewood Derby. It's all Run Nation.
All right, yeah.
Do you think Kevin from Wood Concepts can build a human ramp that runs into each other?
I mean, imagine is this against everything that is inside your body? Like when you fall, your arms automatically go out so that you don't harm yourself when you hit the ground. And this is like just run full speed at another human being and smash into them. And that's
this is
where
football,
we're
is it
at.
not?
I mean, it's football with usually no ball and usually no pads and usually just run into each other, smacking full speed. Yeah, congratulations. So imagine you get knocked out and you wake up, you're like, what happened? What am I doing here? Oh, you were participating in Renation, man. Yeah, it was awesome. It was a really good time.
How about you're trying to do some online dating and you call yourself a professional athlete and then you have to explain, yeah, I just run full speed at another dude and see who passes out.
It's really
you are gonna pick it up on the first date with whoever's doing this. There will not be a lot of Nietzsche level conversation going on. It will be very much me eat food, me drink,
you
me
pretty.
in wheelchair for rest of life.
Yes, definitely. They're all busted up. Renation, congratulations, gentlemen. You've done it. I don't know why.
Does it get any more manly than this?
Like, can we just, it feels a little Family Guy-esque right now. Can we just make up the next one? Like, every sport that goes further and further down the rabbit hole of stupid, is the next one just two guys lower their heads and then, like, just
make love to each other.
Ram their skulls into each other at full
they
speed.
Do. I can send you a link if you want.
Whoever's head blows up, if your skull just explodes, then that person loses. So sorry, that's just how it goes. Yep, it's tough out there.
Oh no, my brain.
Anyhow, here we are on a Friday. We're getting ready for Thanksgiving week. It's going to be exciting. One thing that has come up in a bunch of the stories that I've seen start to go viral in the last couple of days is how, I don't know if this is different or not, but they're suggesting that things could be a little different this Thanksgiving. And for the first time, it's not like about political arguments or blah, 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 blah. This time they're saying, because of the rising popularity in many different things, it could be the first time that more than half of your Thanksgiving group is stoned at the time.
Nice.
All right. So you sit down at the Thanksgiving table, look around. The stats now say that 50% of the people, whether they're going to tell you or not, grandma is high as a kite.
Yeah.
She had 4 THC drinks. Her eyeballs are rolling into the back of her head right now. The story from the Wall Street Journal says this year's Thanksgiving surprise, half the guests are stoned. And it says, ever notice at Thanksgiving dinner when certain members of your family return from walking the dog or picking up more ice? They're suddenly laughing at everything you say. They said it's called the cousin walk. The term is shorthand for the moment certain younger members of the family grab their coats, go outside, and get stoned before rejoining the Thanksgiving facilities. They say we kind of look at each other and say, ready to go for that walk? And this cannabis enthusiast says, I never hit a holiday without a stash. We have a couple of puffs and laugh about something, roll our eyes at our silly uncle, and go back to Thanksgiving dinner.
Remained anonymous, I imagine?
No, they named him. Some Indian dude. Priyanka Pulaji, a Los Angeles cannabis enthusiast who never hits a holiday without a stash, he says. So a lot of the people, just think about this. You just looking across that table, 50% of the people at your Thanksgiving are stoned.
Sure.
Just out of their mind.
For those of you that partake in this until you're around your family and you're inspired, just be weary and remember that there's different levels of being stoned.
Mm-hmm.
There is certain products that will make you chill and laugh and have fun and eat food, and there's other stuff where you're going to sink into a fishbowl that is so scary, and in front of you is turkey you can't eat because you forgot how to chew.
You're just staring into the abyss of your plate.
Not a good time. Easter 2023.
Having layers deep thoughts about gravy and where it actually comes from.
Not fun at all.
Picturing them milk the turkey and the gravy's coming out. It's just weird stuff in your brain. Weird things. It's going to be a wild Thanksgiving. AAA, which is still around, believe it or not.
Wow.
Save your trip ticks. They'll be worth money someday. AAA is warning that Thanksgiving travel will break records. 81.8 million people will travel at least 50 miles. That's a big portion of the United States moving around out there. A lot of dummies on the road. Be safe. Be careful out there. And it's going to be bad if you are on the move. That's up 2%. The Thanksgiving traveler pool is up 2% from last year. And if 50% of them are stoned, God only knows how slow everybody will be going on the interstate. It's not going to be a good time. All right, we have to go deep into something we've been following here on the show. This one is going to rock your world a little bit. We've been following the Anna Kepner mystery cruise death, right? Now we got some big stuff rolling through.
Oh.
Her stepbrother, the evidence stacking up against him that he is the creepiest person you've ever heard of in your life is thick. It's thick today. And I'm going to tell you some of the new info coming out. We got Anna Kepner, the woman who died mysteriously on this cruise. Her ex-boyfriend has come forward. I have an interview with him where he's talking about what this stepbrother used to do while he was on the phone with his girlfriend.
What?
Oh, okay. Ooh. All right. We are going to swerve through this and go down the rabbit hole because some big bombshells in the Carnival Cruise death story are coming up next on the News Junkie.
Real Radio is on Instagram at Real Radio 1041. Sponsored by the law offices of Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
From the Clausman Law Traffic Center, car crash, call Clausman Law. ClausmanLaw.com.
Wishing you a safe ride in Orlando right now. Looks like your usual delay, I-4 eastbound, approaching a 535.
Hello. Happy Friday, everybody.
The turnpike for the 429 toll. Our Bob Lee incident oil change traffic tip line number is 866-676.
Happy Friday. How are you? Where are you checking in from? Welcome to the stream. We're here every single weekday from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. helping you out through your workday. We're going to be your pals to go through all the viral news out there, all the drama, everything fun. Hit subscribe if you're new. Hit like if you're not. Hello. Guys, get excited, by the way. You're gonna love this. You're gonna be blown away. Get excited. Some of the dimmers for the new studio lighting have come in. I know. The lighting controllers are in. I mean, how exciting is this? Now, if you were lucky enough to be Courtney, you could hear me talk about these new lighting controllers that will control the whole new studio lighting system for hours. Hours on it. I won't bore you with them. Hello, Snoop Poop. Hey, Zeker in Arkansas. Hey, Decon from OBT. Hey, Zach. Sounds like the stepmom will lose the other kid too. It's going to be rough for this family. Hello, Cat Butthole and Jupiter. Bootsy, I hope you feel better. Bootsy, just channel those thoughts to me because I too need a little shove through the end of the show. Hey, Tanya, how are you? Always good to see you, Tanya. MFQ. Hey, everybody. Sean is the Bob Vila of radio. That's more brutal than you think because I can't even be the Bob Vila. I don't know how to install these things. Bob Vila would install them. I'm like the assistant to Bob Vila, where Bob Vila will go, I need these light controllers for this awesome thing that will help out your studio. And I buy the light controllers, and then presto bango, Bob Vila does the install. Bob Vila does the install. Hey, Barbara. Hey, Jean in Gainesville. We're back live on the show with these pretty big bombshells, honestly. And the Anna Kepner's cruise mystery death story. What you're going to hear in the next segment and throughout the show today is going to change everything with this story. Anna Kepner's stepbrother is going to be lit up a bit today. "90 seconds. Also, we have some of the biggest fake news of the week. Start highlighting these kind of things. A story that got a lot of people, that really went viral, mostly on X. Completely fake. One of our biggest fake news stories of the week. I'll highlight that in a bit too. I missed the Friday morning message and my morning is ruined. I am so sorry. I should have stopped everything. I should have said, wait! Wait! She's not here yet. We have to wait. You can go over to YouTube and scrub back, though. All right, let's get into this story because the Anna Kepner updates are wild today. Wild! So hold my hand. Let's go. Let's do this thing.
Fight the toughest offenders, even garlic and onions. It's only available online. Go to Zellmans.com, Zelmins, Zellmans.com, code FRESH for 15% off.
The free iHeartRadio app is your home for the holidays.
It's the most wonderful time.
Open the app and search Holiday and find Magic 107.7, Orlando's Christmas station. Plus stations playing specialized holiday music, Christmas classics, Christmas jazz, country, plus tons of playlists, even podcasts. Our gift to you, the perfect holiday soundtrack. Open the free iHeartRadio app now and search Holiday to start listening.
Do you own a small business? A seismic shift is coming. It's time to get super sure. Coming soon.
They're best friends, unless they're fighting. Are they fighting? It's the new...
Murder mystery story. And this is going to change the way you think about it for sure. So stand by for some big updates on the Anna Kepner front. Join the show, record a dispatch, and send that over to thenewsjunkie.com. If you've never been to the website before, just go to thenewsjunkie.com. You'll see where you can record a dispatch to get your thoughts on the show. If you're too scared to do that, send an email, tips, at thenewsjunkie.com. Let me bring you full circle on this. It's kind of a simple story at the base of it. An 18-year-old named Anna Kepner, this girl who's a high school senior, I think they said she was cheerleader and all that stuff, had her whole life ahead of her. She's out on a cruise, a Carnival cruise, with her whole family. Anna Kepner's out there, and she's rooming with allegedly her brother and her stepbrother. So the three of them are in this room. It's not too unusual to have three people in one of these smaller cruise ship rooms. They're designed differently for families and stuff sometimes. So Anna Kepner, the 18-year-old, is staying with her 16-year-old stepbrother and another biological brother of hers on this cruise ship. And they're coming back from Mexico, heading to Tampa. She's at dinner with the family. She says, I don't feel well. I feel sick. And, you know, as is the case a lot of times on a cruise ship, it's kind of a relaxed atmosphere, even in your family. So you might, if you say, I want to just go back to the room, and it's not weird to do that.
That makes sense. And also makes sense that people might be a little seasick. So they want to go lay down, and knowing that you know where they're at and you can meet up anywhere, including midnight pizza bar or something.
You're all on the cruise ship together. Where are you going, right? Like nobody's going anywhere. So she goes back to her room on the cruise ship. Anna Kepner does. Now we have question marks everywhere about what happens. We know that she then goes missing. Her brother, her biological brother, apparently goes to sleep and wakes up, looks around and sees she's not there. Doesn't realize he's slept on top of her body all night because she was wrapped up in blankets and shoved underneath the bed, and she was dead, and he was sleeping on top of her. They go and search the whole ship, and the fallout from this begins. And there are theories and speculation absolutely everywhere. Let's fill in some of the blanks here, because the update today about this stepbrother, creepy is the word of the day. And here's one of the stories I've been looking at. Carnival Cruise deaths, Anna Kepner's stepbrother, allegedly obsessed with her, this says. And it says, Anna Kepner was mysteriously found down at a Carnival cruise ship 2 weeks ago. Now we're learning her stepbrother allegedly had a strange infatuation with the teen cheerleader. He used to climb on top of her in bed, according to a new report.
By whom?
A report by whom?
Like, who reported that, and how is that just now coming out?
Well, his family is starting to talk, and her ex-boyfriend, Anna Kepner's ex-boyfriend, is also starting to talk. Inside Edition, in this case, interviewed Steve Weston, the father of Kepner's ex-boyfriend, for an episode that aired Thursday, and Weston made several shocking claims based on discussions he's had with his 18-year-old son. The Anna Kepner girl, she's 18 years old. She was on the Carnival cruise with her stepbrother and other family members. She was found dead on board. According to Weston, Kepner's stepbrother was totally obsessed with her and wouldn't stop pursuing her. Weston also claims Kepner was frightened of her stepbrother because he always carried a knife with him. You can't bring a knife on a cruise, right?
No. Absolutely not.
Right. So he probably didn't have the knife with him on the cruise, even though, just going to throw it out there, a lot of the speculation and rumors is that she may have been stabbed. Now, I don't know if there's any truth to that, but it's just worth mentioning that the knife is coming into the picture here.
Knives available.
Yeah, right. If you went, I'm going on a cruise in a couple of weeks here.
Congrats.
Haven't been in 20 years or something.
Since Sean J times, huh?
Yeah. Since maybe even before that, a long time ago. And can you, if you go to eat something somewhere on the cruise, will they give you like a steak knife?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They have silverware. Depends on what you're eating, but.
So you could get your hands on a knife, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And
you
honestly,
could get your hands on.
You could still do damage with a butter knife, I imagine, if you're that crazy.
That would hurt.
Death by butter knife would be a rough one if that
Not
did
impossible.
True.
Now, that being said, and the reports that are coming out, and if she is thought of her stepbrother as creepy and afraid of him, how did she end up in the same room?
I don't know. This family is very curious and getting curiouser to me all the time. There's some weird stuff going on here. But the father of her ex-boyfriend says he once saw Kepner's stepbrother enter her room and get on top of her while she was asleep. This is during a FaceTime call. Weston describes Kepner's stepbrother as having a crazy infatuation because he always wanted to date her. The FBI has launched an investigation, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Now, I've got the ex-boyfriend actually talking about this. We'll get to that momentarily. But now we're also learning that perhaps the stepbrother was hospitalized too. I don't know. It's crazy, man. The mom in this story was in court. There's all kinds of stuff. So let's get some of the updates from Channel 6 here. Here we go.
Anna Kepner's 16-year-old stepbrother, quote, is a suspect in her death on a Carnival cruise ship. That information is not coming from law enforcement. It's coming from the 16-year-old's parents. Those parents were just in court.
All right.
If the court isn't aware that apparently this has been made national news.
This online.
All right. You have Chantel Kepner in this Zoom court hearing here. That's what they're referencing. This was the first time we learned that, hey, the stepbrother in this cruise murder mystery is probably going to be charged here. So that means, all eyes on him.
Court hearing involving a child custody case took place just hours before a memorial service honoring Anna Kepner, who was found dead on a Carnival cruise ship. The teen was joined on that cruise by her father, her stepmother, and at least two of her stepmother's children from another marriage, a nearly 9-year-old daughter and 16-year-old son. Those two children were the subject of this court hearing.
Can I speak?
This is Chantel
That's
Kepner,
her.
the children's mother, and Anna Kepner's stepmother.
All right, this is Anna Kepner. She looks quite young. I don't have an age on her, on Shauna, but Shauna is the stepmother of the 18-year-old that died in this case. All right, this is the stepmother.
She's in a child custody dispute with her ex-husband, Thomas Hudson, seated on the right. The former couple says their 16-year-old son, quote, is a suspect in his stepsister's death.
Well, Your Honor, it's our understanding that because the cruise was in international waters, that the young child, not the 9-year-old, but the 16-year-old was allowed to drink. The teenagers were given their own room in which to stay. Just a lot of circumstances that show that the mother in this case was not exercising appropriate supervision over this child.
All right, let's stop there. A couple of things. First of all, this is the attorney for the father in this paternity case here. And he's saying that they were in international waters on this cruise and that the kids were allowed to drink. That, as far as I'm aware, is just not true. You're not allowed to drink at 16 years old on a Carnival cruise.
They will not serve you.
They will not. There are some places where you can drink at 18.
Mm-hmm. I remember Senior Frogs, Bahamas.
Right. If you go to some places in different countries, their drinking ages might be lower. And if you can prove your age and you are of their drinking age, you might be able to do it. But you can't drink because you're in international waters on the Carnival cruise ship. That doesn't mean the parents weren't like giving them alcohol or something. It's not out of the question. But that part it's just not how it goes.
Or the other child involved.
Chantel Kepner's attorney disputes that.
There are videotapes on the ship that confirm that there was absolutely no drinking and that and DCF investigated and saw that there was no alcohol in Mom's house whatsoever. So I'm not sure where that's coming from.
There was no resolution to the child custody dispute, which will be handled at a future court hearing. We did learn that 16-year-old stepbrother was taken to the hospital after the cruise for undisclosed reasons. He is now living with a relative on his mom's side of the family.
All right, so there's more news. The stepbrother was hospitalized after all of this. For what? We don't know that either. The stepbrother is now living with some other member of the family, was hospitalized after he allegedly killed this stepsister, and has not been charged with anything yet. Has not been charged with anything yet. I still have the audio of her ex-boyfriend talking about just how creepy his experience with this stepbrother was. I'm going to play that a little bit later on in the show. And we'll go a little bit deeper into what's happening here in this cruise murder mystery, because it absolutely is a thrill a minute in the worst kind of way for the family, but we're watching that story closely. So we'll see what happens there. They're saying he's infatuated, he's creepy. Those are the two big words today when it comes to the brother. We want to hear from you. A lot of people emailing already, tips@thenewsjunkie.com. Love to see those. Also, your dispatch is coming in at thenewsjunkie.com. One thing you should know, this was like a weird thing on the show not that long ago. We talked about how Real ID was coming into play. Mm-hmm. And after all these years, people had all this time to get ready for Real ID. And then the TSA was going to stop allowing people to use identification if you didn't have an updated Real ID,
with
right?
a star or something, right?
But then it just kept going. It just they just kept letting people through no matter what it was, whether you had the star or the Real ID thing or not. And now there's a new change for you on this front. And it won't happen to you this Thanksgiving or Christmas if you're traveling. But as of January, if you don't have an updated passport or Real ID license, the TSA is going to charge you $18 at security.
Yeah, where do you pay that?
You try to go through, you will talk to TSA, and because they have to do some additional tests on you, they will literally charge you an $18 fee.
All right, it's just going to ask you a couple questions real quick.
Yeah. Like, what is the passcode for your bank?
And all you have to do is give them $18, and then you'll be able to get like a temporary version of TSA Plus or whatever. Because it allows you. Yeah, it's like pre-check, but for 10 days with your $10 fee that you end up playing.
That's confusing.
According to this notice at the airports right now.
Do you not remember a couple months ago that there was a story that Apple, or iPhones at least, were going to start moving forward with having your ID on your phone?
Yes. Yeah.
What happened with that?
The digital ID thing is very controversial. And so that moves slow in a lot of places, but they're doing it in the UK. So they could start doing it here where you have like a digital ID on your phone. People just get worried that it's going to be attached to like big government social credit system kind of craziness.
We're so beyond that. They have all of our information.
Well, not in one handy dandy place, which is what the worry would be if you start to have these like digital IDs. I don't know that we're going to be able to fight all this stuff off, but yeah, that's out there too. If you don't have a Real ID come January, you will be paying $18 to the TSA. What do you think about this? Hit us up with your response. Tips, TIPS @thenewsjunkie.com. We'll get into your dispatches, and we'll get into one of the bigger fake news stories of the week that got a lot of people, but didn't fool me. I was not tricked by this, as sexy as the story was. What was this piece of fake news that really convinced a lot of people it was real? I'll tell you. That's coming up next on the News Junkie.
Real Music Weekends, our classic alternative. Classic alternative this weekend on Real Radio 104.
The mid-80s, and we're going to see this weather continuing into the weekend. Morning lows in the low 60s, a little fog, then sunshine, and highs in the lower to middle 80s. Looking ahead, we may see a few showers on Thanksgiving Day, but otherwise, a really magical weather window. I'm Fox 35 Storm Team meteorologist Brooks Garner.
This report is sponsored by HCA Florida West Fallujah Emergency. HCA Florida West Fallujah Emergency in DeLand is now open. Visit HCAFloridaHealthcare.com to learn more. This emergency department is part of HCA Florida Lake Monroe Hospital. This is not an urgent care center. Its services are billed at hospital rates.
One of the best gifts a kid can get is a new bike, and Real Radio has your chance to make that dream come true for kids in our community. Join Just Call Mo, Orlando's injury attorney, Core Flooring Center, and Real Radio as we broadcast live from Orlando Harley-Davidson for our annual bike drive. From the Monsters in the Morning to the News Junkie to the Jim Colbert Show, all shows will be on hand as we collect bikes of all sizes. So bring a brand new bike and a new bike helmet, wouldn't be a bad thing, on Wednesday, December 10th between 6 a.m. and 7 p.m. to Orlando Harley, and help us help the kids. Get all the details and information at realradio.fm/bike. Big thanks to Orlando Harley-Davidson, Just Call Mo, and Core Flooring Center.
Your ticket to big savings is that big blue envelope in your mailbox. Valpak. It's brimming with deals from big name brands and your favorite local spots. Dining, services, stuff you're already buying, all for less. And you could score $100 or other instant prizes just for opening it. Or save even faster with mobile coupons you can use right now at Valpak.com. Valpak. There's definitely something in it for you.
Stand by, School Mike. Okay. One of the biggest pieces of fake news of the week shall be illuminated and spotlighted next. Millions and millions and millions of views. Everybody wanted to believe it was fake. We'll highlight it next. Were you fooled? I saw the chick that carved Trump whore on herself was called Hussy Smollett. The hoax political attack lady was called Hussy Smollett. Nice. That's funny. Hope everybody has a great weekend, by the way. If you're popping in to hang out today, do me a favor, click the like button on the stream. That's greatly appreciated. We take a look at the grid. We can see Josh considering life with his camouflage dang hat on. He's got his dang hat on. Nobody else is there. But Josh is diligently there. Diligently waiting. All right, 3 minutes and we're back live. More pretty insane details on the cruise ship murder mystery Stepbrother. We'll probably do that right after the next episode. I'm peeing right now next to a pool pump. Bro, if you are peeing at a customer's house next to their pool pump, that is messed up. Don't be peeing at a stranger's house in the yard. 2 minutes. Unbelievable. What do we think is going to happen at the White House today? We think we're going to get like live video of Mamdani versus Trump with the meeting at the White House? The left-wing guy and the right-wing guy? The commie and the Trumpster meeting at the White House? Are we going to be able to watch this? I want to see a little back and forth there. I think I would be interested. If that happens, I'll bring it to you, obviously. I saw earlier Mamdani had posted he was on a flight to Washington. So he's headed to the White House. Hey Buzz, hey Ryan, hey Cosidius, hey Sunshine. Good to see you all today on a Friday. We made it all the way through this week. I mean, I didn't make it through Monday, but you get it. 1 minute. Crazy Drunk Cat Lady says, I forgot about that meeting. I mean, it might be a nothing burger. They might not even televise it. They might not put live cameras on it, but they might. I would like if they did. Because they're going to try to one-up each other and do some gamesmanship, which might bring some good drama. For right now, did you get fooled? One of the most viral but absolutely fake stories of the week. We'll see. Coming back in 30 seconds.
My team with Gusto couldn't be easier. Gusto gives me unlimited payroll runs, next day direct deposits, and automatically files my taxes. Saves me time.
Wow, that's nice.
Over here, Doc. I want payroll too.
Choose payroll without the pain. Visit gusto.com/radio to sign up for free.
The free iHeartRadio app. Pure audio awesomeness.
The most live radio stations and the most podcasts.
And you can access them instantly by making them a preset.
And it's all 100% free.
Join the millions who already have it on their smartphone.
The free iHeartRadio app. The #1 app for radio.
Macy's Backstage is a whole department inside your Macy's store where you can find so many holiday essentials, all for under $25. With new arrivals every day, you never know what amazing deals you'll find. Don't wait. Find a location at Macy'sBackstage.com.
Back to the 3 best friends you never knew you had. This is the News Junkie.
You could do it. And here we are at the Weekend's door, hanging out on the show. If you want to learn more about the show, go over to thenewsjunkie.com. A lot of fake news out there. Fake news galore. People were telling me in the past, like, you should highlight more of these stories because so many people are fooled by them. So much of this stuff goes viral. I say it's impossible to fight that battle. Like, I would do that, and I'd go, here's what's fake, here's what's real. I'd try to keep everybody in the loop. But it's literally, it would be me. The meme would be me versus a never-ending fire hose of water. Like, what am I going to do? Yeah, they're just going to, there's too many moles, too.
Yeah, but like a field, like a football field of moles.
Yes, one football field with moles every 3 inches.
So
and they're
much
all
whacking.
good at Runation.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're all good at Runation, and all I have is one mallet, and I'm going around. It's too much.
Wild. And I mean, we started off with the fake news being stuff that was shared on social media.
Yeah.
Websites that came off as sources, but they were obviously very fake. And now we've got AI that comes into play. So it's hard to explain something to what seems to be like a dummy, like a CPR dummy.
Yeah. And the most frustrating thing, at least to me, Sabrina, is people will see something like this. And this story is a different type that I'm going to show you is one of the most viral fake stories of the week. But so many times, if it's, let's say it's like a political thing or something, somebody will go, did you hear this? How crazy is this? And then you'll go, oh, actually, that's not true. Here's what's actually happening. And the person will go, oh, okay. And then they'll just go on to the next thing. Like, there's never a moment where they go, oh, my God, wow. Do you have any suggestions on how I could avoid fake news in the future? No.
Use your eyes and brain.
They don't care. They're like, oh, that's fake. Anyhow, did you see the video of the cat ice skating the other day? Holy cow.
Oh, there was like a whole compilation that popped up on my TikTok of dogs saving babies.
Mm-hmm.
And mind you, the first one was like, okay, let me go check the comments. And it was very quickly, with all other 12 videos of dogs saving babies, that it was AI. But you look at those comments, and it's like,
so amazing.
Man's best friend.
Yeah.
God,
Unreal.
This is why, and somebody will take it negative for no reason. This is why cats suck.
Yeah.
Like, what? What? Hang on.
Dogs should have rights.
The fake video with like a dog dragging a toddler out of a pool is the reason why you want a neighborhood campaign to kill cats. It was like, that's how the world is in 2025. Now, here's the story. Tens of millions of views this week. And it all comes down to a man by the name of William Banks. And there's a lot of cursing in this, so I'm going to mute it.
Billy
but I'll play
Banks.
it. I'll play it for our streamers, our streamer friends, the folks who are watching the show, as you should be, over on youtube.com/thenewsjunkie. Go check it out today. Come hang out with us, even for just a moment, to see what everything looks like. So this guy, William Banks, started a viral story this week. I'm convinced he paid some big influencers on social media platforms to do this, because that's where I saw a bunch of people going, whoa, is this real? Holy cow, this guy's crazy. Oh my God.
Instagram, Twitter, y'all see
Somebody
this?
send the cops. Is this really happening? And all of these accounts at the same time seemed to tweet about this. So I think he might have paid for some of the exposure. But the guy's name is William Banks. Here he is. He's on an island. I'm looking at him.
Island Banks.
And he's got his life preserver around his neck, and he's washing up on an island.
Does he have a boxing glove on?
He does. I don't know why. There's other people behind him, all in their life vests, that have washed up onto this beach. And if I had the audio on, you would hear him going, "We're stranded on an island. I'm stranded on an island." And then people in the background are just like, "Holy F, over and over and over." That's what they got going on. So I'll keep the audio muted on account of the FCC. But this guy says they're stranded on an island. I don't know how. I don't know why he has a boxing glove on. I don't know who these people are that are with him. There's even little kids out there. And at some point, I think the person grabs the camera here. All right, hey, hold on. Let's listen to it.
Help! What? Was this on the boat? What is this? Is that signal? Hello, we were stranded.
All right, so these are all the people with him, allegedly. Hello.
We're stranded. Hello. Signal.
I like how he's getting the message out there. He hasn't asked, like, who is connected to the phone or anything, but he's like, hello. So then they all start fighting.
And subscribe.
And the whole thing is chronicled on this guy's Twitter account, which almost has 100,000 followers as a result of this. He said, "We are lost on an island." And then over and over and over, it was like just different videos from the island, and like fighting starts to break out on the island, and we're going on a treasure hunt on the island.
Okay, so it's a TV show.
It's just all a viral campaign that he was doing on his Twitter account.
New album coming out as soon as we get off this island.
Whole thing was like, them, save us. We're stuck on this island. Millions and millions and millions of views. His account says, "I'm lost on an island off the coast of Argentina." He wasn't, just so you know. Lots of stories, though, trying to explain what's going on with the viral guy claiming he's shipwrecked on an island. This was internationally reported across the globe. All these different news outlets, from, Spanish news outlets to Japanese. Everybody was reporting on this, but it says William Banks is currently all over social media saying he's lost on an island off of Argentina. He's not. Just so you know, fake news.
You know what? This reminds me so much of, and I don't know if you remember this, but Lonely Girl 15.
Yeah.
Back in the day,
YouTube thing.
I mean, before she walked so y'all could run, and this was a girl that was posting on YouTube. And then all of a sudden it got crazy. I mean, he started off with the whole island stranded thing, but she was like, "This is my daily life." And then all of a sudden I'm being kidnapped, and then there's sci-fi and aliens involved.
Right.
And you find out after the fact that it's like a sci-fi thriller that everyone was tuned into.
Everybody goes nuts for this stuff because people want to believe. They're like, there's a guy on social media who's stuck on an island and we got to help him. Fake news. All right. If you hear the William Banks story, it's fake news. The whole thing is fake news. Now you know. All right. We'll take your thoughts on that and all other things in your world today over at thenewsjunkie.com. Thank you to Kat BH for gifting a Secret Show subscription. Appreciate that. What a good person you are. What a sweet person. Over to this email from Charles, who said, "I was infuriated by the story about the woman who killed that family yesterday." Well, yeah. I mean, if you weren't, I don't know what to tell you. Everybody was. This woman in Brooklyn who was like an influencer type who killed a family and said, "Why should I apologize on a jailhouse call? Why should I apologize? My life is just as ruined as theirs." And she got 3 years. 3 years. 3 people died in the accident. She had run multiple red lights on that same journey. She was speeding way over the speed limit. And she had
60-something and a 25?
Something like that. And then she had a ridiculous amount of traffic infractions in the last year.
90, if I remember correctly.
90, for never stopping at stoplights. She just didn't stop at stoplights. It's like you get in the car with this lady and she goes, "Oh, just so you know, first of all, I like peanut butter, not jelly. I'm a big fan of Taco Bell, and I don't stop at stoplights.
It's a stoplight.
They're more of
Not
a
a fan.
suggestion.
Yeah,
really.
and I'm suggesting that they kiss my ass. I drive right through the thing. So Charles says, screw that lady.
Yeah.
In 2004, one of my best friends was killed by a woman who was speeding in a work zone, flipped the barrier on I-95, and killed my friend along with her boyfriend and one other person.
Jeez.
The woman who killed them had a suspended license, no insurance, and had a van full of kids. She was only given 30 days in jail and then went before a judge crying her eyes out, saying how much of an inconvenience it was to her family to have to spend 30 days in jail, and asked him to be reduced. He did not reduce it, but that was the only consequence she faced for killing 3 people. The woman in Brooklyn should have been given a lot more time, in my opinion. I agree. And Charles, I think a lot of people agreed that see that story. I think a lot of people are on the same page.
A fat civil lawsuit headed her way.
I mean, for me, it's just more and more evidence that we have judges who are have completely lost the plot. We have prosecutors who have completely lost the plot. Everyday Americans still believe that if you do something bad, you should get punished for it. I do not care about whatever social experiments you're trying to work on. I only care about keeping people safe. And this doesn't do that. It's disgusting. It's an absolute travesty. And unfortunately, it happens far too often. So, all right, let's get to a couple of dispatches real quick. Somebody talking about their upcoming holiday weekend. Thanksgiving is close. Let's see what's going down.
A few years ago, I was at a family gathering.
Nice.
And my cousins and I wanted to go out back and, have the old safety meeting.
Oh.
So as we're trying to sneak out back, my little 5-year-old niece comes over and says, I want to go outside with you.
My cousin says, no, you got to stay inside, he says. And we're spraying poison outside, so there's no bugs in the backyard. She goes back inside and she says, hey, everybody, don't go outside right now. They're spraying poison. Just calling them all out. Yeah, the people are going to catch on. If you try to leave the Thanksgiving table, as apparently this news story tells us about 50% of people do, to get a little sneaky high.
Oh my God, he could just bring a 6-pack of the wheat seltzers at this point.
You wouldn't even know, really.
No.
I mean, especially around like older people, they won't even realize what you're
Drug
drinking.
them. They won't even realize it until it's too late.
They'll be like, nowadays, oh, it was just another seltzer. There's so many seltzers out there. And you go, yep, just another seltzer. Most people completely, like me, I've said, half of one. I had half of a nowadays THC drink last night. Right off to cartoon Sleepy Town, right? I knew I was going to bed in about 20 minutes, have my half of a nowadays right off the cartoon sleepy time. Just gorgeous for me. Then I don't know if did I share this story? I forgot if I did or not. But Dylan came over, and while he was here, just in the middle of the day, randomly, he goes, can I have one of those nowadays? And I said, sure, I guess. And he just slammed it like it was a Red Bull.
Well,
and he wasn't impacted at all.
No. He's been ripping bongs for
I guess he's built up some tolerance or something, but he slammed one and he was like, you guys want to go to lunch? And
I'm driving.
Don't you need to take a nap for 4 hours? What's going on? He's like, nah, it's not even a bump in the road.
Vape store employee of the year right there.
Yeah, right. Yeah. He knows what he's doing. He was not impacted at all. One more. Here's Concrete Mike, who says people are dumb.
Happy weekend, news junkie crew.
Hey.
So does William Banks clown. That random island he was stranded on just happened to have Wi-Fi so he could post that he's stranded on an island.
True.
How's he charging his phone? Is there electricity? I don't get it. People are dumb. How can people believe that stuff? Anyway, hope y'all are getting into something good this weekend. I'm going to be helping my daughter move into her new house all day tomorrow. So
nice.
That's my big plan.
Oh, good for you, Concrete Mike. Good luck
Can I
out
have
there.
like 2 little moments here? External battery and the Tesla Elon Starlink.
Oh, Starlink access would probably give you some sort of connection. Yeah. I mean, but it doesn't take that, right? We all knew. You guys knew, Josh, Sabrina, you knew, like, watching this just from 5 seconds, like, it's not real. The guy's not really stranded on an island.
But I appreciate it was actually filming it versus an AI video.
Yes, it was a real guy in a real acting setup. but it just is amazing how many people get fooled by this stuff, as simple as it seems. However, if they think that the cat is actually playing the fiddle in the middle of the night outside this woman's house, they'll probably think this guy is really stranded on an island outside of Argentina, too. And that seems to be the case. I've got the additional bombshells about the cruise murder mystery. Anna Kepner, the 18-year-old who died, her ex-boyfriend. We're going to hear from him and some of the claims he says. We'll do that, I think, after the next episode. We'll get into this audio, which kind of changes everything. A politician who really made a mistake. She was caught on some audio saying, I hate Nashville. I hate the bridesmaids. She's following up. She got a response for us, so we'll see what she says. That's coming up next on the News Junkie.
It's never been easier to listen to Real Radio 104.1 wherever you go. Make us your number one preset on our free iHeartRadio app.
From the Clausman Law Traffic Center, car crash, call Clausman Law. ClausmanLaw.com.
Wishing you a safe ride in Orlando. Right now, the heaviest delay is I-4 eastbound towards 192. A shoulder is blocked. Westbound, we're clear. Earlier incidents include Bumby Avenue, that's at Pershing Avenue, also Colonial Drive at Goldenrod, and 536 at World Gateway Drive. No major issues on the Greenway. We are clear on the Turnpike. No issues on the 408 either. And remember, our Valvoline Instant Oil Change traffic tip line number is 866-676-8477. I'm Brian Black with your report.
This report is sponsored by Lowe's. New at Lowe's.
Hello, hello. Politician Eric Swalwell has announced he is going to be running for governor of California. Some breaking news just coming in. Most of you will have no idea who he is. And if you do know who he is, it's sort of a red flag that you might be a little too political. But that is rolling in. Okay, we've got a couple minutes left until we're back. Happy Friday to all the lurkers out there. Hey, everybody who just watches and just quietly joins the show each day. Hey, appreciate you. If you want to drop your favorite emoji just to say hi in chat right now, love to see you. It's a tactic that has worked to slowly drag people out of the shadows. Now, if you just want to stay in the shadows and you don't want to comment and you don't want to be part of the chat community, you just want to watch, it's fine. That's fine. I still love you just as much. Otherwise, good to see you, Kevin. Is that a parachute mojo? What am I looking at? Hello, Jason. Hey, Randall. Randall says, those THC drinks have a fraction of the THC that was in a joint from the 80s, so not sure about it sending you to cloud 9. Isn't that the exact opposite of the truth? As is so often the case in this chat sometimes? Isn't that the exact opposite of the truth? That modern THC products have only a fraction of the THC that in the 70s or 80s was in marijuana? Isn't that the exact opposite of the truth? Weed is way stronger now? Yeah, that's what I thought. Weed has never been more potent in the history of marijuana. Hey, Tim, how are you? Good to see you, buddy. In Daytona, Tim? T-Lim, maybe? T-Lim we could do. It's like 50 to 60% now. 20 to 30% in the 80s and 90s. Yeah. I mean, the thing is, what we find over and over and over and over is people on the internet just post things. And it's usually based on their own experience. So maybe they used to get stoned a lot in the 80s, and then they go, man, you don't even know, buddy, weed used to be so strong back then, and I had such a tolerance. And they just confidently post this stuff online. And they're wrong, and it's okay. It's okay. I just pointed out to highlight that you should, research stuff sometimes. It's okay. We're all wrong sometimes. Hey, Woody. Have a great weekend, Woody. Sean's light as a feather, stiff as a dork, though? What is that supposed to mean? Skippa, I feel like you saying light as a feather, stiff as a dork is dorkier than anything that I will do today during this entire broadcast. I feel like that's dorkier than anything I will do today. And I'm setting a pretty high barrier. 90 seconds and we're back live. Thank you for broadcasting, Sean. Thank you for hanging out, friend. Thank you for being here with. We got more bombshells in the Cruise murder mystery thing. I can't wait to play the audio of this guy who is Anna Kepner's ex-boyfriend, because his claims are probably the most salacious so far. Super interesting. Thank you, Tanya. Tanya's the best. Love me some Tanya. Ain't nobody like Tanya. All right, here we go.
Dude, that's over 30 years here in Central Florida. They're not going anywhere. Carrier factory authorized dealer. You can always turn to the experts at Carrier. Equipment change outs and upgrades right now with up to $1,275 in rebates. Visit millsair.com.
If you want your windows there in weeks, pick up the phone and just text Reese.
Want to win $25,000 in new impact windows from Reese Windows? Pick up your phone and text the word WOW to 20129. That's WOW to 20129.
Do you own a small business? A seismic shift is coming. It's time to get super sure.
Portions of the following program were pre-recorded.
Broadcasting live from the JustCallMo.com studios. Need help after an accident? Just call Mo. Learn more at JustCallMo.com or call 1-800-CALL-MO. This is WTKS-FM HD1 Cocoa Beach, Orlando, an iHeart radio station. Make us the #1 preset on your car radio and on the free new and improved iHeart radio app. Listen for all your music, radio, and podcasts. Free never sounded so good. If it's important to you, it's on and probably being mocked by.
You want to be in charge of is a brave move. Brave move. Like, hey, look, I hate Miami. Now donate to my campaign to be the mayor of Miami.
So I don't hate it anymore.
It's a brave move. It's a brave move. But I mean, everybody hates certain things about cities. People don't like to admit this. Sabrina hates things about Orlando, for instance.
Name
like,
them.
what's the thing
Name
you tell me? You tell me what's the thing you hate about Orlando?
That it's not cuter.
Wow. You hear this, folks? She doesn't think it's cute enough. She hates Orlando.
I'm trying to think. I mean, there's certain... Okay, here we go. You ready?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
The never-ending I-4 construction.
Okay, there you go. There you go. The never-ending I-4 construction. Hate it. Hate
what
it.
is it that you hate about Florida?
Me? I don't hate much about Florida. I love Florida.
There's something you definitely hate about Florida. I remember you mentioning that a few weeks
Orlando.
ago.
What I don't love is... what I hate. What do I hate about Florida?
Was there something about all the immigrants? Or
what the hell are you talking about? All the
ingredients. Sorry, I messed that up. Autocorrect.
Yeah, off the air, I'm constantly ranting about immigrants.
Yeah, he's like, these Cubans.
Yeah. I kick on Skull Mike, and I'm like, get them all out of here. No, I would say... And this is like stupid criticism, but I do mildly hate that there's not more differences in weather for the seasons. It's the only thing, little thing that I hate about the city.
You hear that, Boca?
Josh, in his case, hates the Jews in Orlando. Not a big fan. But that's kind of controversial.
How
honestly.
dare you? I'm
It's
part of
just
the
the
community.
Orlando Jews?
Yeah. Only the Central Florida Jews are he loves other Jews.
Yeah, I'm down with Miami.
Yeah. He's down with the other ones, but just in Central Florida. So I think if you don't know what we're talking about, I should bring this a little bit full circle here. There's a woman who is running for political office in Nashville, and we played a video of her because it came out that she was on some sort of podcast. She was like, I hate the city. I hate Nashville. I hate the bachelorettes. I hate the pedal taverns. I hate country music. I hate all of the things that make Nashville, Nashville. And it was like, oh, this is the person that's running for office and she hates the city? Interesting strategy. I don't know. When we were going after things that you could say that you do hate about these cities, that maybe some people would agree with, but she is responding after her video went viral this week of her hating the city, hating Nashville. And it says, breaking, I do not hate Nashville, LOL. I mean, she kind of said it in the other clip.
That's why it's breaking.
But it wasn't leaked audio, right? It was.
No,
she was
no,
well
it was-
aware of what she was saying.
We live in a world of resurfaced audio now, which kind of just means a person found a clip that could be seen as bad.
Oh, boy.
And they like seeded it around to places. So here she is responding to the clip about her hating the city she wants to be in charge of.
State Representative Afton Bain here, the Democratic nominee for the 7th Congressional Special Election in Tennessee.
God, slow down.
For those of you just tuning in, I record segments in my Jeep Wrangler called Wranglin' Time. Yes, there's...
Okay, I'm not voting you for that reason. I'm not voting for you.
It's wrangling time.
I do a wrangling time segment from my Jeep Wrangler.
Anyone? Are you guys watching the chair?
Chair company? Yes.
No.
Are you doing
saw
Jeep
it.
tours again?
I saw it. I might watch that this weekend. We did start watching, just for the record, Pluribus last night because Courtney
Interesting,
was like, a friend said I should watch this, and I don't know. I'm not convinced on it yet. Like, I had kind of fun from the first two, but I haven't seen the third one yet.
Third one was interesting, but it's a little bit slower. But I think it's just setting up for stuff.
Yeah, because I thought the second one was slow. It's about a
That
woman.
first one, I'm like, what is going on? I can't even get ready for this gig I'm about to go to because of what's happening.
The woman is a survivor in a world where a virus is like knocking out almost everybody, and then she has to make some decisions
And
after
she's
that.
the
This
most
new Pluribus show.
miserable person in the world is the way that
They said
described
that.
it.
That's what the pitch was. But when I watched it, I said, this was a really bad pitch for this. I don't find her to be the most miserable person.
Is that a reflection of what you would be doing in a world like that?
I'm just saying, I don't find her to be super miserable. I just find her to be like, oh, she's trying to figure out how to save humanity. I don't think that's miserable at all. I didn't think her character was miserable. I don't know if I'm sold on it yet. However, it's back to wrangling time, okay? This woman is doing wrangling time. Let's give her some attention here and see what's going on in the car.
For those of you just joining in, I often record segments in my Jeep Wrangler called Wranglin' Time. Yes, there is a theme song, and no, I will not be singing it today. But yes,
Damn.
I will bring it
come
back
on.
because I know a lot of you miss it, and you've said I sing well.
I don't believe it.
Now I want to hear the song. Now my curiosity level is up.
It's
man.
time.
You know what? It's either that or it's
wrangling time.
I thought it was going to be, it's wrangling time.
Ooh.
Hallelujah. That's what I feel like.
Genres.
Can somebody look up her TikTok so we can find her wrangling time and hear the song when she's done it? Vote Afton is her name. So vote AFTYN. Now I got to hear the wrangling time song.
So I look a little rough. I have bags under my eyes because the Republican eye of Sauron has finally shifted towards moi. And I'm sure you've seen the commercials. I'm sure you've seen the onslaught of ads. And then today, the Republicans decided that they're going to start this narrative that me, the state representative who represents downtown Nashville, doesn't like the city.
All right. Well, in their defense, you did say you hated the city. That was in the quote that they're playing, that I hate Nashville, and then you said all the things you hate about Nashville. It included country music and all the things that make downtown. So I don't think that's like an unfair characterization of that clip unless there's something before or after it. Maybe she's got more info.
Now, I always want Nashville to be better, right? I want Nashville to be a place where working people can thrive, right? But sure, I get mad at the Bachelorette sometimes. I get mad at the pedal taverns, right? And you're talking to someone who has cried no less than 10 times in the Country Music Hall of Fame. The girl that just goes to the Ryman to hang out.
Yeah, awesome.
No, we're not even going to go there. We are so close to winning this race.
So now she's gone from I hate country music, a big part of Nashville culture, to I cried 10 times in the Country Music Hall of Fame.
I go to the Ryman just to hang out.
Which one of these am I supposed to believe? Do I
not all
believe this
country
lady?
music is the same. Let's be honest here.
No, that's true, but she should have specified she hates bro country.
She said, I hate country music, just flat out. Now, which one of you is real? Is this the real one? Do you actually really like Nashville and country music makes you cry? Or is the other one real where you hate Nashville? They're very different.
I think that it is... Maybe, we're at the point where you have to say exactly what you mean and explain it in all the different ways so that everyone understands. But I'm seeing her being real. Like, that looks like an elder millennial to me, where you have your vent moment, you're being honest about it, you don't, kind of sugarcoat or kid gloves everything, where it's like, yeah, I can't stand country music or the Bachelorettes, where I can't get to my apartment in Nashville because there's 50 girls pedaling barely on this bar bike.
I would feel like if I was a Nashville citizen, I would go, yeah, some of these things I hate too, but some of the things you said were more broad and not like everybody can hate the Bachelorettes.
Define country.
Everybody can hate the pedal car bars things, but just saying I hate everything that the downtown area is about is going to be a harder one for you to go over here. She said it on the Grits podcast, which that was the original. It should have known something was happening there.
Why these rumors are getting more wild. So I can't wait to see what they come up with next. But y'all, please keep doing the work. We had a huge group show up today to canvass in the middle of the afternoon. It was raining. It was wet. And this girl came up to me. She said, your campaign is inspiring so many of us across the state and across the country. Keep it up. And so you know what? I'm going to keep it up. I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing, which is fighting to make healthcare and life more affordable for Tennesseans. And so I'm not going to take the bait. I'm not going to take the bait,
she said. I mean, she kind of did take the bait because she made a video about it. But this is the woman who said, I hate Nashville, saying, I don't hate Nashville. Kind of. We'll see. I wonder if this lady's going to win. I want to now see if she wins the election or not. Did we find the Jeep Wrangling?
I am trying my best. It's all the I hate the city stuff.
So she lied about the song, too.
I don't think she did. It's just...
I believe that the song exists. I just want to hear it. See if you did you find her official account? Because I guess she does the Wrangling Wednesdays or.
Okay. So it's hard to off the bat in her profile see which one could be because it's
the Wrangling.
Yeah, the Wrangling part because it's all her political stuff. Just give me one more.
No, take your time. We got plenty of time on the show today. I want to hear the song, but I still think it's going to be to the tune of "It's Raining Men." That's my guess. Could be wrong. That's my guess.
We'll put money
Let us know
on
what
it.
you think. Do you think this woman's going to win? Is this Sabrina thinks it's refreshing? Do you think that this is a refreshing thing, and this woman's going to win because she's just telling the truth about this city? Every city has problems, and saying that you hate certain things about it is a refreshing thing. You're going to vote for the person, or do you think this dooms her campaign? By saying, it's like being the person running for mayor in New York City and going, I hate New York City. I hate all of the traffic. I hate the bars and restaurants and the tourists. And I hate all the people that gather and throw pennies at the World Trade Center. I hate all of, is that going to be a winning argument? Let us know what you think. Send a dispatch over at thenewsjunkie.com. Another story. Talked about this briefly yesterday. But I do find it to be super interesting because now the Department of Transportation has finally made a change. I didn't know this was the case previously, but for the first time ever, American car companies will be required to test vehicle safety with women crash test dummies. They don't use a crash test dummy currently that has any female anatomy, boobs, for instance, on it. They don't use that. And they're saying that, look, we're letting down all the women who rely on these safety features in these vehicles. And they're literally going to stop at the Department of Transportation and have everybody require the use of female crash test dummies. I'm looking at one of the examples here.
Does that
and they
mean
show it in the
seatbelts
scene.
might change?
Well, it means the crash rating for vehicles might change. It means a lot of things. But let's be real. If you have some percentage, non-insignificant percentage of the populace in America is women with large breasts. A large-breasted woman, is going to have a different experience in a car crash than a man would in that same accident. On average, they're going to be different heights. They're going to have different physical features. They're going to have different resistance to those features based on the muscle profile of the person involved. Like, it literally is different.
Where you're sitting and how far the airbag goes.
Like, I've always
a lot of
thought
stuff that comes into play.
Maybe this is weird, but I've always thought it must be kind of weird if you have boobs. The seatbelt, you mentioned the seatbelt.
Put them right in between.
Yeah, it's like that kind of seems
One
weird.
that flops over.
As opposed to if you're a guy, you got the seatbelt flat across your chest, it feels like it's holding you back a little bit better. But if you have boobs, it changes everything. NBC saying the federal government is now requiring car companies to use female crash test dummies. And they've got like little kid versions and stuff. But yeah, they had a whole thing at the Department of Transportation talking about how they were going to change it up. And now we'll know how crashes are for women and men alike. Imagine that. Wow. There we go. We'll see what you think about all of this. Send us a dispatch over at thenewsjunkie.com. When we return, we will we'll get into, before too long, we've got the next episode on the horizon here.
Oh, yeah.
After the next episode, we'll get into the ex-boyfriend of the cruise murder mystery woman, Anna Kepner, and his claims, which really are illuminating a lot of stuff with this suspected stepbrother that may have been the person who killed Anna Kepner on this cruise. Wait till you hear his claims. That's coming up in a little bit. And I have a ton of clips to get through on the show today. One thing I did want to share with everybody. Oh, no, I accidentally closed out on something. The exact thing I wanted to share with you. This, folks, trashy. All right? Trashy move. And filming this is even worse. A woman who's going viral right now. Let me just play this for you because you need to know. It's on all of the social media.
Facebook,
that one,
Instagram, Twitter. Y'all see this?
This woman went to Publix and filmed herself. It's now getting a lot of attention, starting a long conversation. She went to Publix, grabbed a box of donuts at the grocery store, had all of her kids and her sit on the ground and eat the donuts in the middle of the store for a video for some reason. All right. Why? I don't know why, but this is what we do now.
Y'all, my kids wanted donuts today, so we came out. We finna sit down in front of Publix and we finna enjoy our donuts.
We're gonna enjoy our donuts, she said. She's telling her kids to open the box of donuts. Oh my God. She fell on the ground.
Come on, man. You get a donut? Everybody get their donut. Yeah.
Dump button. Yeah. Did you got it? Yeah,
It's
just
dumped.
once.
I didn't hear it.
I didn't figure. I listened to it earlier, and I didn't figure she'd be cursing in front of the kids. I don't know why I gave her that benefit of the doubt, but she did. She said this as good as she's eating the donuts with her entire family full of kids. There's 4 kids here in the middle of one of the aisles, and they're all pounding down these donuts. So this has started to go viral with people commenting on whether or not you should be able to eat stuff in the middle of the store. I think it's just to know.
Do it all the time. Just don't film it.
People do it all. If you do this all the time and you take a thing of donuts and eat it with your kids like that, you're stealing. That's stealing is what you're doing.
You give the empty box and they scan it.
Yeah. Do you think this lady's scanning the empty box?
Are we to assume that she did not?
Yes. She's sitting down on the floor with all these kids. They're pounding the donuts and they're videotaping themselves. That's stealing. That's what you're doing. Now, you could go through. It's pretty sweet. I don't know if you guys who have different grocery stores have this. Publix has a thing where they put out like little things like in the produce section for kids to take a little orange or have like a little banana, and they're free. And they have little things that they keep out. Yeah, they have it in the produce section. They have like a little kid can get a piece of like a what are the little oranges called that you can peel with your hands?
Cuties.
No, cuties. Like a cutie
Same
looking
thing.
way. They usually have a little basket, and in the is it the same thing?
Yeah, it is.
Are you sure those are free?
I would.
Yeah,
no, they
it says
have
free for kids, and then
Yeah.
I'm like, are they going to stop me if I try to eat that apple?
Oh my God, this is
Yeah.
the pussification of America. Back in our day, it was free cookies at the bakery.
Well, no, you could still do that. You can
sure?
still. Yeah. If you
Yeah,
go
you
to the
can.
bakery, they'll give a kid a cookie still. They'll give you one, unless you're being a greedy piggy. They'll tell you to
Quiet
back
piggy.
off,
Quiet piggy.
But if you just pop out some food and sit down on the floor of the Publix and eat it, you're stealing. You're right. You're a thief. That's what's happening here. And while you're videotaping yourself and posting this to Twitter, it's just more proof that nobody has shame anymore, I guess. Let us know what you think. Send a dispatch over at thenewsjunkie.com, thenewsjunkie.com. Quick break. When we come back, we'll get geared up for the next episode. Let me push this back because I've got the cruise murder mystery story going on. Excuse me. I apologize. A judge just got in big trouble. And I got to say, I don't usually do this. I want to come to the defense of this judge. I want to say that I don't think this was that big of a deal that the judge should have lost their job. But I'll tell you what they did in the courtroom, which is kind of funny. That is coming up next on the News Junkie.
Real radio is the Jim Colbert Show.
I don't want to play golf in a video game. We need to warm you up to using a controller for one.
What do you think a D-pad is?
Well, I'm 55. I got one on right now. A D-pad? What is a D-pad? It's not even out of the box yet.
55. I'm wearing one.
Hey! That shit was trashy and you know it. You know it. And if you're running defense for this woman, you're just as bad. You sit down with your little monster kids and you show them that, hey, we just do whatever we want. We eat these in the middle of the store. We don't pay for them. Trash. And you know it. And you know it. Wait till you hear what this judge did when we come back. I'm going to defend this judge.
This report is sponsored by Batteries Plus. That car battery, the experts at Batteries Plus will have you in and out fast. Replacements usually take about 20 minutes. No appointment needed. Want to extend the
Publix gives out free cookies and fruits to kids. Target, Walmart, and Aldi don't do that stuff. She should be put to death for trying to ruin that. 100% trash if you defend her, you're trash. Yeah, true. True. Why defend trash? Why do that? That's trashy as shit. Sitting down on the floor with your compilation of kids and opening packages and eating them for a TikTok video is trashy.
debt consolidation. Well, you got to work with someone who has your back. Your best interest in mind.
She's not a good mom, but I don't understand showing the video. You don't know she didn't pay for it. They literally said they didn't pay for it in the video that was posted. You're just running defense, all right? That's all you're doing. You're running defense. Multiple levels of trashy. True. Does a free cookie justify their high as hell prices? Marla, the thing is, people bitch about Publix being expensive, but Publix, minus that, is usually very, very clean, which I appreciate. Publix treats their staff well. Publix pays their staff well. Publix is, I believe, I might be wrong, but Publix is the biggest employee-owned company in at least the state of Florida, if not beyond that. Publix gets a bunch of heat because there's people who hate religious people, and some of the founders were religious. Seems stupid to me. Great company. Are they a little pricier than the place where you have to fight a bunch of animals for your food? Yes. But overall, they're better. And BOGOs make it cheap. Hi.
I'm gonna go to Bath and Body Works because their soaps are on sale.
Okay.
Their hand soaps. And then, do you want me to go get acid for the pool?
If you can, I mean, we could do it this weekend too. It doesn't matter.
We never end up doing it on the weekend.
But we can.
Yeah. Do we need salt or just acid?
I have no idea.
Do I just put the
You just put the salinity thing in there. Dunk it down. I can't see it, so I can't tell you. Just pay for the donuts? True. Sean, you believe every video you see, she was just lying to get clicks? Here's what you don't understand. It doesn't fucking matter. If let's say, and I don't believe she did, but let's say afterwards she took the box, went up to the counter and scanned it, and she did all this. It's still trashy. Do you not understand? It's still trashy. God. Thin brain. What? Oh, Alec.
Do you know where that salinity thing is?
Excuse me?
Do you know where the salinity thing is?
No, it's probably in there, though. That's where it always is. I mean, I can't find it right now. Yeah, it's, we'll just get it this weekend. Don't worry about it right now. Publix is also the second most expensive in Florida. So, are we going to pretend, if we're talking about Publix, y'all, are we going to pretend that there isn't, like, tiers to the level of your shopping experience? Like, yes, if you go to Kroger, it will be cheaper. If you go to the Walmart neighborhood grocery store, it will be cheaper. But the Walmart neighborhood grocery store is the most dystopian experience I've ever been in a shopping experience in my life. It's terrible. Personally, I would rather pay more than go to the Walmart grocery store where there's like 2 employees, people are just running out stealing stuff, and it's like this weird, there's like chain link fence everywhere. I don't want that. I go right next to it to the Publix. Walmart is so ass, honestly. True. I mean, Walmart, the actual store, fine. I see a reason for it to exist. But Walmart, the grocery store, generally trash. Publix isn't in Cleveland. The comparable is Golden Eagle or Heinen's. Wow, I never even heard of those. You guys got good stuff at the Golden Heenan? I was in a Walmart last Friday and none of that stuff happened. Well, pores can't see pores, so you probably missed it. There are different qualities and calibers of grocery stores. Publix is superior to the Walmart grocery store and the Aldi grocery store, without a doubt. This is not up for argument. I am just right about this, okay? If you disagree, tell me why. Or agree. Say agree. We're coming back.
Thanks, Mom.
Vicks VapoStick, soothing comfort for the whole family. And try Vicks Vapo Shower Max for steamy Vicks vapors when you need more comfort for yourself. Use as directed.
Hey, it's Ed Helms, host of Snafu, my podcast about history's greatest screw-ups. On our new season, we're bringing you a new snafu every single episode.
32 lost nuclear weapons? You're like, wait, stop? What?
Yeah, it's going to be a whole lot of history, a whole lot of funny, and a whole lot of fabulous guests. Paul Scheer, Angela and Jenna, Nick Kroll, Jordan Klepper. Open your free iHeartRadio app, search Snafu with Ed Helms, and listen now.
Do you own a small business? A seismic shift is coming. It's time to get super sure. Coming soon.
Send him your tips and your deepest, darkest secrets. Email tips at
Send us a dispatch. Go to the newsjunkie.com or email the show. It's easy to do. Put anonymous on top if you want to stay anonymous. That's tips, TIPS, at thenewsjunkie.com. I keep hearing on iHeart, on all the iHeart stations, they're overplaying the promo for Ed Helms from The Office has a new podcast. And everything seems fine on it. It's like, okay, great. Another celebrity has a podcast. Awesome. This is going to change the world, I'm sure. I like Ed Helms, by the way. I think
32 missing nuclear bombs.
I think he's interesting. And his podcast talking about snafus, like 32 missing nuclear bombs, is fine. But the end of that podcast promo, listen to it next time you hear it. He's listing off people's names who are going to appear on the promo. And it sounds like it's like an audio version of a demand letter where you've cut out the magazine letters one by one. It's like,
I have to listen.
Klepper, Tom Cruise will be up. Like, it's so chopped up.
And giving the technology that they could just AI his voice.
They could AI him and say, some of the guests we're going to have are Jordan, instead of Jordan Klepper.
They definitely chopped it out of like just him doing the show intro for the podcast itself. So he's like, Angela, Jenna, Jordan, Klepper.
And it's all different volumes. It's like it's pasted together. And why not just have him? I'm sure iHeart paid him a whole bunch of money. Why not just have him read a sentence and then you can go?
Don't got time for that.
Read it,
all right. There's a part-time editor who has done what he could to make that promo.
That's fair.
But the thing is, here's why it's not fair at iHeart, okay? Here's why it's not fair. They will have us read all sorts of stuff. We'll read ads. We'll read test ads to maybe get an ad campaign. We'll read promos. We'll read anything that you can think of, okay?
Did you get
we'll
the
read
gig,
them all.
Josh?
I haven't heard back yet.
All right.
Just so you know, Josh, reading promo and test ads this week. He was doing some behind the scenes stuff for potential ad campaign. Spec spots is what they call them for a very strange and different kind of ad campaign.
It's gonna be big.
And the interesting thing is, we just read that stuff, but the celebrities, they don't even have the balls at iHeart to be like, "Hey, Ed, this sounds super weird. Can you record this? Can we play that?" I know I'm like, it's way out of context
I don't know
now.
how to find it, to be honest with you.
Snafu.
Yeah, snafu promo. We'll be able to find it somewhere.
Right.
It's nothing against him. I like Ed Helms. I think he's funny. But it's just the end of that, the way they cut together him announcing all the celebrities that are going to be on his podcast was so weird. It just doesn't make any sense at all. Josh, tell me if you find that so we can play this.
I'm trying to look in the log.
It's got to be under promos because we are running it
There's some corn in there.
Every 10 minutes or so.
Do you remember that podcast that they spoke to the robot of a serial killer? And it was,
Yeah.
They say I murdered my whole family.
But I guess you won't find out until...
They didn't get an interview with the serial killer, so they used AI to pretend to talk to the serial killer. And I go, maybe there's too many podcasts.
I'm in.
Maybe there's too many of these things. I don't know. We might have hit peak podcast. I think we're past peak podcast. Anyhow, let's talk real quick about this judge who I want to come to the defense of. All right. I might be missing something here, but otherwise, I'm going to be coming to the defense of this judge named Matthew Thornhill. Matthew Thornhill has been pushed to resign. Why, you ask? Why would they have this judge resign? That doesn't seem fair. Well, there's some activity on the bench that they did not support. And hang on, I'm gonna try to bring this up for the folks on the stream. I'll put it up on See It Now in a bit too. But here's the judge in question on the bench. This is what got him in trouble. He wore. It's hard to see, but he wore an Elvis wig inside the courtroom, and he was wearing
Everything
this
is a joke.
as he was operating.
Is a joke.
And he's now been pushed to resign. This guy, the guy who was a judge in Missouri.
Why are we wearing
said,
costumes?
Because he loves Elvis. He loves Elvis, and he says Elvis was a super talent. If I just had Elvis's hair, I'd be unstoppable.
True.
Now, I'd like to enter into evidence something very quickly if I can.
Exhibit B.
Exhibit A in this case. Well, Exhibit A would be the guy in the wig, the photo we just showed. Exhibit B will be that judges wearing fake hair is not unheard of. All right? They still do it. The barristers and the judges over in England, they still wear the fake hair.
They're all doing that.
Even the women do it. They wear. In the United States, we used to do it too. You guys used to wear these big fake wigs. This guy's wearing an Elvis wig. So what? Is he getting his job done? That's the question I have. Well, no, he's not, because the St. Charles County Circuit Judge in Missouri, who wore an Elvis Presley wig and discussed politics, during court proceedings, will resign, they said. After multiple violations of judicial ethics, the judge, Matthew Thornhill, has agreed to a 6-month unpaid suspension, followed by an 18-month return to the bench, then followed by a non-revocable resignation. What a weird way to get fired. So you go 6 months, you don't get paid as a judge. Then you come back for 18 months and you return to the bench as a judge. And then you say that you're resigning and you're not going to run for re-election as a judge. You'll also be banned from holding any future judicial offices in Missouri. According to documents, the Missouri Commission on Retirement, Removal, and Discipline found he engaged in several acts of misconduct. Oh, boy. The first misconduct category, Elvis Presley-related conduct. The commission found several instances of Thornhill wearing an Elvis Presley wig in court, making irrelevant references to Elvis during court proceedings.
Buddy,
I can just imagine what that is. He's going to be like, what?
And forgive me, did you mention what he was proceeding over? Or like what kind of court?
It doesn't say what kind of cases they were.
Imagine it's like a sexual assault case. And you have this
he's going, look, I know you're a hunk of burning love, but you can't. This is illegal. You ain't nothing but a hound dog in the ghetto, or whatever Elvis is saying to them. Inappropriate.
Thank you very much.
To be undermining the dignity of the judiciary, they said. Also, political activity from the bench. It says the commission found that he mentioned his political affiliation and preferred candidates to litigants, witnesses, and attorneys, and asked them if they had a Thornhill for Judge campaign sign. So he asked people in his courtroom, do you have one of my campaign signs? Which, that's not great. The commission found that he once hand-delivered a personal reference to a judge in a case involving termination of parental rights. The violation includes rules prohibiting judges from appearing as character witnesses, blah, blah, blah. He admitted to all these allegations. He said he wore the Elvis wigs and played the Elvis music to add levity and relax people in his courtroom.
He played the music.
Yeah. He's playing some jams in there and a whole lot of shaking going on.
Now, how does the defendant plead, little mama?
Doing the whole Elvis shtick. What we know people who do this. There's a lot of great Elvis impersonators out there.
But they put that aside. You
can't do it in the courtroom. You're not allowed
exactly who you're talking about.
Uh-huh.
And how inappropriate and weird would it be, unless requested, that funeral proceedings would be done in an Elvis impersonator.
For the record, I'd like to request it. I don't find it to be inappropriate.
That's going to be in your, testament, your will.
Yeah, fine.
Not when you're hoping that maybe you have custody of your children.
Mm-hmm.
Or
I support it.
You support what he's doing.
Well, I don't support all of it, but I support the Elvis wig. I support only the Elvis wig.
Just wear the wig and everything else
That's
normal.
a Johnny Bravo wig. Because it is way too high.
Oh, hang on. This is a different trial entirely. The Johnny Bravo or Elvis.
No, Johnny Bravo's blonde technically, but it's very high. That is a very high wig. It's plastic.
We're calling it a wig, but just so you know, it's like a plastic topper on his head. It's much more a plastic topper. Should the judge be bounced out, or do you defend the Elvis judge? Let us know your thoughts. Send a dispatch at thenewsjunkie.com.
Judge Elvis has left the building.
Judge Elvis is in big trouble, but only kind of. He's suspended, then he works for 18 months, and then get on out of here, all right? When we come back, the next episode with Sabrina, what's coming up on the next episode?
So glad you asked. What's coming up on the next episode? The Weeknd may be missing an E, but he's certainly setting records. It's a bird, it's a plane, it's a Superman comic book that's sold at auction for a lot of frickin' kryptonite. Plus Cardi Baby, Cardi umbilical cord has been made into something Cardi bizarre. All that and so much more coming up on the next episode.
And that is coming up next on the News Junkie.
Coming up tonight on Real Radio at 7, it's a corporate time with Tom and Dan. Brought to you by MyEternalVitality.com and Modern Plumbing Industries. At 8 p.m., it's the Orlando Shine Show with Brendan and the...
God bless. Skull mic activated. How's the feed look today, huh? Feed looking good? Audio, video sync good? Check in, everybody. There was that one judge that dressed up like Beetlejuice for Halloween. I don't like it. What if it was just traffic court? What if the judge was like low level stuff, so there's no seriousness coming into the courtroom? What about that? Everything's nominal. Feed is great. I'd like to say to all of you today, every one of you, including you, that I love you and I appreciate you, and it's good that we get to spend this time with each other each day. You know, there are things in your day that can be challenging, things that can be difficult. You have good days and you have bad days, and the only goal that I have sitting behind this desk is to maybe put together something that you find entertaining and that helps you get through that day. Whether I agree with you or not, whether you agree with me or not, I appreciate you. Thank you. What is Courtney making for Thanksgiving? I need inspiration. I think she's just making like sides. Hey, hello? She's gone. Gone. I lost her! I lost her. I think she's making stuffing, corn relish, some other things. Mashed potatoes. Pass the cranberry sauce. We're having mashed potatoes. Thank you for loving me. All right, 3 minutes and we're coming back live on the show. Right back at you, the real Angwa. Angwa. She's making an exit. She's better off. What is wrong with you guys? Why can't you be nice? Why do we have to have this? Why can't you be nice? For 5 seconds. I didn't do anything wrong. I'm just here. 2 minutes. I'm never mean to you. Are you kidding me? I have never been mean to you. I think we're grilling steaks for Thanksgiving. I like it. I like it. I enjoy the idea of the whole world tells you, hey, you must eat turkey, maybe ham. You got to do all the sides, and stiff-arming that and saying, like you are, to hell with the Native Americans. To hell with the Pilgrims. To hell with their traditions. I'll eat steak and potatoes and I'll love it. And I support that. I agree. 1 minute, we're coming back live. I'm making too much, says Marla. Corn casserole, apple pie, turtle cheesecake. Tell me a little bit more about this turtle cheesecake. What makes it a turtle cheesecake? Is Dylan coming over, Zach says, for Thanksgiving? I don't know. I got to reach out to him today and see what's going on. We're going to Courtney's parents' house, as we always do, and they always invite Dylan, but, you know, he's a 25-year-old guy, so he has his own stuff going on. But we'll see.
Enrollment. Compare health plans, drug coverage, and costs. See if you can save some money, and don't forget to make sure your drugs are covered. Open enrollment ends December 7th. Visit Medicare.gov or call 1-800-MEDICARE.
Paid for by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services.
HCA Florida West Orange Emergency and Winter Garden is now open 24/7. Visit HCAFloridaHealthcare.com. This emergency department is part of HCA Florida Osceola Hospital, not an urgent care center. Services billed at hospital rates.
Real Radio is on Facebook at Real Radio 1041. Sponsored by the law offices of Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
The kind of crew who types the word functioning in bold, italic, and underline.
Entertainment and beyond. After that, we'll get to the audio of this ex-boyfriend of the 18-year-old that died on that cruise ship, the Carnival cruise ship. He's dropping some bombshells in this case. So we'll get to that in just a moment here on the show. My favorite comment from chat so far that I have to point out very quickly was they're starting to call the woman who we talked about yesterday who faked that whole political attack with like the scars all over her and Trump horror on her body and some other things. And she had an accomplice and she faked this whole political attack and the whole thing was a hoax. They're calling her Hussy Smollett now, which is a pretty great name, actually. I hadn't heard that before, but the commenter who sent that through, that is very, very good. All right now, let's get into it. Let's do the next episode.
Because there's a lot on TV, and you can't possibly keep up with all of it, even though you should, because what else are you going to talk about?
We're stranded on an island. I'm stranded on an island. Holy F. Holy F.
Nothing. Weather's nice. It's time for the next episode with Sabrina. Hey, smoke weed every day.
Hold up. The next episode brought to you by That Mortgage Guy Don, thatmortgageguyDon.com. And of course, the Home Loans Radio Show. Refinancing, buying your first dream home, perhaps your first island that you're being stranded on.
Ooh, nice.
I don't know if he does island purchases. It's worth asking him. Or maybe just ask him live on the air. He does the Home Loans Radio Show every single week. And if you need a quicker answer, just direct access to the man himself, go to thatmortgageguyDon.com. Website's chock full of information for you, but you also have a way to contact him with instant messenger, email, or you can leave a talk back for the show. Either way, he's looking out for you. He's got your back, and that is That Mortgage Guy Don.
Don't miss the boat. Compare your quote with That Mortgage Guy Don.
30 years ago, 1995. Time does fly. I was 5. You were, Sean, 14?
1995, I was 14 years old. That's correct.
And Josh, you were a
2.
fetus. 2 years old.
That's gross.
What is
Okay, whatever.
You
I'll
think
leave.
That's
Why is this guy
gross?
even on the show? He's you got a 2-year-old on with us here? This
Yeah,
is
what are you, baby?
unbelievable.
Goo goo
Giant
gaga.
man baby on the show with us. Unbelievable.
Well,
No,
all
Ceiling's
of
out of
us.
town.
He
Got him.
does look the most like an adult baby. I'm just
Did you see his at 5 o'clock in the morning airport?
Yes, yeah. Which I know that man does not like to wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning. So that was let
There's
me put a fun
nobody here.
smile on.
And he had
Yeah,
coffee in his hand. Yeah, right?
Yeah, I don't know who that guy was.
This guy right here.
Billy Joe Armstrong.
Yeah.
Yes.
And this American idiot in 1995 was arrested for exposing himself at a concert in Milwaukee.
What an idiot.
That's
Not allowed
right.
to do that.
He was fined how much money for 4 points?
He was fined.
1995.
Exposure in Milwaukee.
Yeah.
$10,000.
Yep. It's
Well-
beautiful this time of year, even if your balls are out.
Yeah, I know it, and that's probably going to run him about $5,000.
Ooh, $141.
That's it.
Are you guys? Did you say that it was in like Minnesota or
Milwaukee.
something? Oh, okay. I didn't get that
go
part.
cheeseheads.
I was like, why are they doing this accent all of a sudden? What's
Anything
happening?
in the
Just
Midwest,
to fool you.
Yeah, is that accent.
I'm sorry. How much was it? I missed the answer.
$141.
Oh, that's not that much.
Not at all. I mean,
That's basically a freebie.
you're paying more for a new iPhone.
You might start bringing people into your city who want to expose themselves.
Sure.
They'll just see it as like a tax. Like, I can whip out my penis and then give you a handful of bucks and on with my day.
Can you do the math for me? How many times does Billy Joe Armstrong have to expose himself in 1995 Milwaukee to get the same payday as Kristen Bell for the upcoming, rumor has it, Frozen 4. 3 and 4 to be exact.
Frozen? So wait, she's going to be in both of them?
You bet your butt.
This is how much she's getting paid to be in both of them?
I'm going to give you the number here and then someone do the mathy times.
I got you.
Kristen Bell, Josh Gad, and the wickedly talented Adele Dazeem have reportedly scored big paydays for Frozen 3 and 4. Voices Anna, Elsa, and Olaf will be paid
he's the snowman.
over $60 million each for the 2 sequels. So 141.
Divided by 141.
How many Billy Joel exposures do we get?
He could do that 425,531.915 times.
Just for the record, I don't want to be sued. Billy Joe Armstrong is who she's talking about.
I said Billy Joe.
You said Billy Joel. Billy Joel did not expose himself just
I said
for
Billy
what we know
Joe.
of.
Do I have to say his 3 names?
You literally just said Billy Joel. We'll go back to the tape. We'll go back to the tape.
I don't want
Grab that tape too.
Everybody
Frozen
in chat,
3.
did she or did she not just say Billy Joel? She said Billy Joel just now.
Frozen Thrall is hitting theaters November 24, 2027. No release date for Frozen 4, but it was announced 2 years ago that it's in development. Very exciting.
Damn. That's a lot of money, man.
Yeah, how many times can Billy Joe Armstrong expose himself when it comes to the amount of money that was just paid for a copy of Superman 1 from 1939?
More math.
We've got a new king on our hands.
Okay.
Kryptonite, be damned. In just near pristine condition. Sold for $9.12 million.
Holy cow.
Good Lord.
Thank you. Holy Batman is not involved in that. Superman. It's a record for a comic book, and it's not even close. The previous.
Do you know anything about Superman? Are you a Superman fan, Sabrina?
He does.
Where's he
Clark
from?
Kent.
What planet is Superman from? Krypton?
Yep.
Nice.
Next question.
Oh, is that right? I don't know.
Yeah, that's correct.
We're doing the thing where I'm the game show host, but I know nothing about the answers here because does he have a dog canonically?
He does in the new movie I just saw.
He does. Yeah, he does.
Crypto.
And his abs.
Who's his main enemy? Superman.
Lex Luthor.
Lex Luthor. That sounds right.
Mm-hmm.
I believe in that.
That's all I got, baby.
You got all of it.
Previous record holder was Action Comics #1 from 1938, which sold for $6 million in 2024. And the comic featured the very first appearance of Superman before he had his own comic.
Wow.
Also often recognized as the beginning of the superhero genre. And here we are in 2025, where we see that with a lot more explosions. Thank you, James Gunn.
You're welcome.
Was that right?
Yeah.
Look at me, on fire.
You know, all the superhero things.
And Billy Joe Armstrong. And finally, this gal right here.
Cardi B.
Cardi B is right.
Sorry.
And
I was
Cardi
going to say
B.
Megan Thee Stallion. I didn't get it anyways.
Wow.
Cardi B had a baby, and now we know what she did with the umbilical cord.
I don't want to know.
I have to tell you. I can just leave it a mystery if you'd like.
No, go ahead.
I mean, we need to know now.
She got the umbilical cord. She paid a company called Mommy May to make the umbilical cord into a heart-shaped keepsake dipped in gold chrome.
Gross.
Some people have too much money.
I think so.
A lot of people that have those monies you speak of, Josh,
Mm-hmm.
like Megan Fox, Vanessa Hudgens, Chrissy Teigen, Ashley Simpson have all used Mommy Maid services. And if you're wondering, I can't afford to dip my umbilical cord into gold, what can I do? Here are the options because I Googled it and now you have to know. You can make it into jewelry, unique jewelry with that umbilical cord, like a necklace or rings, an ornament. Have you considered a dried cord to put on your Christmas tree?
It could be like the hook. It could be the hook for the ornament to get it on the
just
branch.
make it a heart or like an @ sign, I guess. Framed art. You could put it in a frame if you want.
That's nice.
How about taking that umbilical cord and putting in a stuffed animal? Or just blowing into it and making a balloon animal.
Okay, you could do that.
Keepsake boxes. We have cultural pouches from the Plains Indian cultures. It's dried and sewn into a pouch in the shape of a turtle or lizard.
Gross.
Symbolic items. A necklace made from the umbilical cord can be worn as a symbol of connection to a child and really embarrass them when they're a teenager. And if not, you can donate that umbilical cord to a blood bank where the stem cells can be used to create babies with 4 arms.
Hell yeah.
On the boob tube, whatever you want to watch. Maybe you're going to be, if you got the pre-sale tickets. If not, you can catch The Conjuring, Last Rites. That's going to make its streaming premiere. The streaming premiere of Bad Guys 2, Electric Boogaloo. The Family Plan 2 as well. Sebastian
Maniscalco?
Yep.
Oh, you're going to go laugh with Sebastian.
That one. Kathleen Madigan, The Family Thread. John Baptiste on Austin City Limits. Football All Day. And episode 5 of Welcome to Derry.
Ooh.
Follow your dreams of me on Instagram at Sabrina Amber. Most importantly, stay with me, America.
Smoke weed every day.
Thank you, Sabrina. I was thinking it was maybe Cardi B when you were talking about her, but it wasn't. Did you see the thing Nicki Minaj was at this week? Where there was like a United Nations thing about the killing of Christians in Nigeria, and they're like, now to speak on this, ladies and gentlemen, Nicki Minaj. And
Was
Nicki
Roman
Minaj, she starts speaking. And by the way, how weird is this setup that they gave her? It's Nicki Minaj in a room with nobody else, and there's like empty chairs and everything. Look at this,
That's
Josh.
strange.
This is her.
She looks so tiny.
Would like to thank President Trump for prioritizing this issue and for his leadership
It's
on
Nicki
the global
Minaj.
stage and calling for urgent action to defend Christians in Nigeria, to combat extremism, and to bring a stop to violence against those who simply want to exercise their natural right to freedom of religion or belief.
Yeah, I mean, and by the way, that all sounds bad. I don't
So
want
her anaconda do.
Christians getting killed in Nigeria. I don't want that. I don't support that. It's just, I didn't expect it. I didn't expect her to be up there, and there she was.
I don't think anyone that was invited expected her because they
Maybe
didn't
not.
show up.
Maybe not. Somebody invented something this week based on one of the biggest stories of the week. They invented something. I'll share that invention with you. And when we come back, it's time to get into more on the Cruz murder mystery. The stepbrother, who's now a suspect, we're now hearing some pretty insane accusations against him. We'll hear that together. It's coming up next on the News Junkie.
The Tampa Bay Bucks head west for a Sunday night matchup versus the LA Rams. Coverage starts at 7 p.m. this Sunday on Real Radio 104.1 and the free iHeartRadio app. Presented by...
Hello! Smooth one, and it should be on the major highways and roads of Orlando. Looks like no major incident in your way. Of course, your usual delay.
How are we, everybody? Welcome to Behind the Scenes. Sko mic is activated. That's how you can hear me right here. Sko mic. God bless you for being here today. It's Friday, baby.
If you have any incident to report, call our Valvoline Instant Oil.
We got a little bit of time during a commercial break. So what's happening in your world before we get to the new bombshells of the Cruz murder mystery story? This, I think, is the biggest shocker of the day. So we'll get to that in a moment. Please pay it off. I will, I promise. We're going to hear from the ex-boyfriend in just a minute. And I think this is the biggest bombshell of the day on this story. I think stepson, stepmom had sex. I don't have any information to confirm or deny. Fun weekend mode for me. Bad at Business Beer Fest. Oh, very cool. Very cool. Great event. Go out there. Support Tom and Dan. They're Bad at Business Beer Fest. I know they put a lot into that. I know it's a giant pain in the ass for them. So, at the very least, you could show up and make it so their hard work seems reflected in the amount of human bodies that they see. Go see them this weekend. Austin's over in chat. Austin, I'm so excited. I got the light controllers for the new lights. Only you and I will appreciate this, but I've got them. Next week, baby. The electrician comes in, takes out these garbage track lights, which have been the bane of my existence in this studio from the jump, and finally puts professional TV studio lighting in the studio. After that, we tune in the lights, we tune in the cameras, and then all I have to do is upgrade. The studio will be complete. Kind of. I mean, in a way, it won't ever be complete because, for instance, probably before the beginning of the year, I'll have a brand new ticker. I got a ticker coming. But mostly the studio will be done. Very specific details in chat now about Popeye's turkey. We also have to mount this sex swing in this studio? No. 3 minutes and we're back live. We'll lead when we come back with the Cruz murder mystery interview and her ex-boyfriend, Anna Kepner's ex-boyfriend, coming out. Are we having this week in Florida? Only had one in the last 3 weeks? True. What a bum that guy is. What an absolute bum. Right now, he's parading around New York City. And last week, we did it last week, right? Previous week, he had some other thing he had to do. I don't know. Unbelievable. Sean, if you could get shoes with lights on them, I think that would enhance the experience. Like the light up heels. Those ones? Maybe. Bootsy's right. He won't be doing next week either on account of the Thanksgiving. That's so true. This guy has a month with one this week in Florida. And you know what else is brutal? Then we come back for December. How many will he even have in December? Because we're off, and kiss my ass if you don't think I'm taking it. We're off the last half of December. We got 2 weeks at the end of the year / the beginning of the year. I work all year long for those 2 weeks. More like this month in Florida. True. He better have some Sbarros, some fine New York pizza. Wouldn't go to Sbarro. People ask me all the time, like, as of late, where should I go to? I'm coming to Orlando for restaurants. Man, Orlando right now has probably the best roster of awesome restaurants, from Otto's High Dive to Yellow Dog Eats. There's so many great places that we have right now. Oh my God. We have so many. Like, I could probably name 50 Orlando restaurants that are better than any previous restaurants in Orlando. Come to Orlando, go to Mills, and just start eating. God bless America. I'm thankful for it. so lucky. All right, here we go.
Right now. AmBetterHealth.com/enroll. AmBetterHealth, on a mission for better. AmBetterHealth is the brand name for health insurance products underwritten by subsidiaries of Centene Corporation. Go to AmBetterHealth.com to see offerings in your state. This is a solicitation for insurance.
Do you own a small business? A seismic shift is coming. It's time to get super sure.
Broadcasting live from the JustCallMo.com studios. Injured on the go? Just call Mo. Visit JustCallMo.com or dial 1-800-CALL-MO. This is WTKS-FM HD1, Cocoa Beach, Orlando. An iHeart radio station. Make us the #1 preset on your car radio and on the free new and improved iHeart radio app. Listen for all your music, radio, and podcasts. Free never sounded so good. Watching the world burn with some friends since 2007.
And the cruise ship murder mystery story, which is a wild one, full of twists and turns. And you're about to hear the ex-boyfriend of 18-year-old Anna Kepner, who was potentially murdered on this cruise ship. His comments are wild. We'll get to that in just a moment. Join us with a dispatch or an email. Those are the best ways to get your feedback into the show here live, basically, as we're doing everything. So if you have thoughts, if you want to add to something, if you want to participate in the show, go to thenewsjunkie.com, hit the dispatch button, and join us. Before we get into this big bombshell in the cruise murder mystery story, I wanted to tell you one of the best things I've seen this week was the work that people put into this stuff. It's kind of crazy to me. Somebody put together a website where it's exactly like Gmail in every way, except it's Jeffrey Epstein's emails. And when you log in,
hi, Jeffrey.
It says, hi, Jeffrey, as you log in. And then it's all of the emails.
It's the actual emails?
Yeah. It's the actual Epstein emails. And then like the contact people, and it shows like incoming and outgoing emails from Epstein in this site that somebody has built, which is pretty clever, honestly. It's a jmail.world, just in case you want to check it out. jmail.world. Earlier when I tried to go, it was slammed. Okay, now I'm in. It's exactly like Gmail in every way.
What are the tabs to the left, like under sent?
The tabs are all contacts, and then the people like Michael Wolff, Larry Summers, the guy who just resigned from Harvard after telling all the kids that, hey, we're going to push through this, and I'm not going to step down. This is an important job. Steve Bannon, JK. Ken Starr, Ghislaine Maxwell. So, like, if I clicked on Ghislaine Maxwell, it would show, just like in Gmail, all of the emails from this person. Really well done. It functions exactly like Gmail.
Now go to the top right. Mm-hmm. How are those going to open up?
What? Top
like
right?
Like if you click the account.
This?
Yeah.
It just,
and then, does he have a Google Drive?
Some of them don't. It doesn't add anything, but
just for show.
It does. A lot of it does function.
That's
so
interesting.
Then, can I search? Can I just search? I'll search for Clinton. Search for Clinton, and it brings up 471 results. Search for Trump, and it brings up 1,000 results. You search for like all these different things. It's pretty cool. Check it out. If you wanted to see what was going on there, jmail.world. Somebody turned all the Epstein emails into a Gmail account. There you go. Some clever people out there. But to the thing you've been asking for, the big update today. If you guys haven't been paying attention, I'll get you caught up. I got like a little script that just gets you up to speed on what's happening. There was an 18-year-old woman, 18-year-old, who was on this Carnival cruise ship. As she's at sea, they left Tampa and were going to Mexico. They were just on their way back to Tampa from Mexico. She is found dead. And at first, people speculate, did she jump overboard? Was it a drug overdose? Here are the details we know now. Anna Kepner is the 18-year-old. She was on this cruise with a bunch of her family members, including some of her step family. She was in a room on the Carnival cruise ship with her stepbrother and her brother, her biological brother as well. They were all staying in a room together. Lots of allegations and many, many people just kind of fueling the fire of speculation on this. But now the family is suggesting that the stepbrother might be charged with her murder and that perhaps she was found wrapped up in blankets with life preservers and stuffed under the bed. And then her brother accidentally slept on the bed, not knowing his dead sister was underneath him. The stepbrother is to be arrested. Now we're hearing from Anna Kepner, the 18-year-old who died or was murdered on this cruise ship. Here is her ex-boyfriend. All of the press had gathered outside of his house. I mean, a lot of press there, talking to this guy who used to date the 18-year-old Anna Kepner who died.
She's an ex-relationship.
She's an ex-relationship.
You need to tell me you gotta go.
Only take a second. Your name is Josh 2. Spell your last name.
T-E-W.
All right. And how old are you?
Josh 2.
15.
15. And how did you meet Anna?
Through a past relationship last year.
What?
So
he's 15?
He's 15.
No, I think it sounded like he said that, but he's not. He's her age, I believe. Hold on. I don't know why you said that there.
Only take a second. Your name is Josh 2. Spell your last name.
T-E-W.
All right. And how old are you?
15.
15. And how did you meet
He did say 15 there.
Through a past relationship last year.
And how did you actually meet with her? In school?
At school.
Okay, so when she was 17.
She was a great woman, you know. I met her at school.
And the circumstances behind her death, you find them to be suspicious? And if so, tell me why.
Of course you find them to be suspicious.
No, not really.
Yeah, that's totally normal, man. Everybody ends up wrapped up in a sheet underneath the bed on the cruise ship.
Natural causes.
How did he get this all
So the
scheduled?
father of the ex was being asked a lot of questions because of some social media posts. And then when they went to their house, there was a media mob and all of them were asking questions. They said, let's get the person who used to date Anna Kepner out here.
It was suspicious because I knew that the brother did it, and yeah.
How do you know that?
Yeah.
Because of the past things that happened with him, like I was saying.
Which way, Raj?
About the FaceTime and stuff.
What's the FaceTime?
Whenever I was on FaceTime with her.
One reporter.
When I was on FaceTime with her and she was laying down and the brother tried to go on top of her.
I was on FaceTime with her, he's saying, of the woman who was killed on this cruise ship. I was on FaceTime with her and she was laying down and her brother kept trying to lay on top of her, he's saying. It was weird. And I guess when her stepbrother was trying to lay on top of her, and this was something like he had done, he was creepy about some things, then I guess he confronted him over the phone.
And
you saw that?
Yeah. And then,
how did she react to that?
I was like, what the hell are you doing in the room, you know? Then he got scared and like ran away. And I heard his footsteps like running through the house, you know, because he got caught.
So when you learned that her passing...
All right, this is another report. It's hard to hear, but I'll try to bring to you whatever I can pull up on
What
this.
was your reaction?
I ran away. He ran away. It was kind of crazy.
And when you learned that she passed away, how did you feel?
I felt...
Oh, yeah, when you... The reporter said, when you heard that she passed away, how did you feel? Another obvious question. Obviously, he didn't feel good about that. His ex-girlfriend died, was murdered on this cruise ship. Anna Kepner is dead. So that's what they're asking him now. How did you feel when you found out she died?
Very sad, you know, because that was my first love. She was my first love that ever happened to me. And I'd even walk to her work to see her, you know, for like 5-10 minutes.
Did you talk with her before her death?
Like 3 weeks before it, yes, ma'am. I was actually supposed to go on the cruise that she went on.
Oh, he was supposed to be on the cruise, he said.
Room was full?
That was weird. Yeah, he was supposed to be on the cruise in question, he's saying now, but didn't end up on it with them. Let's see what else the ex-boyfriend of Anna Kepner says.
But we broke up before that.
When did you split?
We split up like 6 months ago.
6 months. Okay.
And everyone said she's just a bright light. So many people wearing bright colors today. How would you describe the kind of person she was?
She was a great person. She definitely knew how to throw on her outfit.
What?
She was great.
She knew how to throw on her outfit?
She knew how to put on colors. It wasn't like a basic outfit.
I think this was kind of the reason they're mentioning this was because at her memorial, I think they all like dressed up and stuff because she put some flair into her outfits.
Maybe the reporter's asking about her outfits.
He's nervous.
He's very nervous.
He doesn't know what's going on. I know that he's the ex, and his family is at the center of a lot of this. And his family's like, we were not surprised. This stepbrother guy is creepy. He's weird. He had an infatuation with Anna Kepner, his own stepsister.
End up in the same damn room. That's nuts to me.
The family, there are lots of question marks in that family circle around everything that happened here. A lot of questions about why these people were sleeping together. There's no way that the family wasn't aware that there was some of this stuff going on if the stepbrother was being creepy with her before this. There's no way that they didn't know that she was scared of him because he carried a knife around all the time. There's no way that we weren't aware of all of this stuff. But let's see if they answer anything else of substance. Let's see if he gets asked any other good questions.
What do you think should happen?
I think that he should get thrown in jail for as long as possible.
Screenshot.
And when did you move into the house?
I have no idea.
Like a year or two?
Maybe like a year ago. I think so.
I moved in a year ago?
I'd like to see justice for
I'd like to see a lot of justice. Yes.
Has she ever complained about his behavior before?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir.
Okay. What did she complain about?
She complained about him being uncomfortable, or her being uncomfortable around him, because of the fact that he tried to go on top of her in the bed, and because of that, she tried to go and stay the night at her friend's house and to dodge the staying the night at her house.
So that happened more than once?
Yes.
Did she ever bring that up with her?
It happened one time, around like 3 a.m.
I hope the cops have talked to him already.
I don't know if they have.
Because this is going to very much, I don't know, screw up is not the industry term, but if their investigation is ongoing and they haven't talked to him yet, this is going to mess up the case.
It's all weird because he's just out in front of his house and there's all these reporters just shoving like phones and stuff in front of his face.
And a lot of them are like walking him through what he's going to say.
Mm-hmm.
Did you feel uncomfortable? Yeah, I felt uncomfortable.
Yeah.
What was weird? Was he weird? Yeah. But then again, what do you expect from a 15-year-old that is probably very...
Well, I think it's relevant if she thought, if her ex-boyfriend is saying that she thought he was creepy, she was creeped out by this guy. If that's the case, if there's truth to what he's saying, then it does make some very important questions even more important. If this was happening, why would the family ever bunk them together? That's absolutely crazy to me, if that's what happened there. And then what else was going on in this situation between those two? We still don't even know the manner of death, for God's sake. The medical examiner hasn't even released that information yet. So there's a lot of questions.
Has there been any press conference at all?
No.
Like any word from law enforcement?
No.
But that's because it can't be, it's not any state or local, right? It has to be FBI because of international waters?
The FBI, because of the fact that it was a cruise, they have said we don't do like intermediate press conference or we don't do like, press conferences giving you updates about our investigation. We're just investigating. Okay. And that has led to this like huge information vacuum. And so all the family members know more than anybody else.
Sure.
And finally, they're letting some of this out on the record.
But internet sleuths, unless, I, of course, would like to trust the FBI. But when it comes to a court case, and there's a lot of stuff that will be inadmissible if we still have just reporters getting the scoop or someone making a TikTok saying and giving information that could screw some stuff up. No, it wouldn't make
evidence inadmissible just because somebody's doing an interview with the press or whatever. I can't think of a circumstance where that would happen. Maybe there is one, but I can't think of a circumstance where that would be the case. Mostly it's just like if the FBI or even her family or something would, to be seeing all this happen, would throw together a press conference and just get the truth out there, it would make it so we don't have to do all this stuff.
Yeah.
Like, we don't need to go after this 15-year-old ex and shove a bunch of microphones in his face because we can get some actual information on what's happening here. But like another headline, he's infatuated. Stepbrother of cruise victim Anna Kepner was obsessed with the cheerleader and had committed creepy act as she laid in bed. So is all this for nothing? Is it just like one little joke where he jumped on her and it's being blown out of proportion? Or was it really an ongoing creepy thing? We'll find out. We'll keep an eye on this story, as you might imagine. Okay, let's see what else we have. A bunch of people emailing the show. Let's go to the crash test dummy emails. Steve says, hey, junkies, about the female crash test dummies. I just can't wait to hear their version of thanks and happy Friday, Steve. Steve, no one is going to get that reference, but I understand what you're talking about.
Are they considered a one-hit wonder?
Yeah, I would think so. Bones, there was a bone. That was a catchy song that came out for 5 seconds, kids. And then the band, the Crash Test Dummies behind it, just disappeared. Just like that. Mark emails, tipsofthenewsjunkie.com. Hi, everybody. I saw the story about the Crash Test Dummies as well. It was reported that not only are they going to have knee shorter beasts, all right, I'm guessing that that's supposed to say not only are they going to have breasts, but also a cell phone in one hand.
Get this, man. Not only are they going to have breasts,
but a cell phone in one hand, a mascara brush in the other, and their knees steering the car.
Oh, this guy.
Says Mark from Okeechobee. You know how girls be, huh? You know how girls be. Let's see.
Actually, Mark, let's do another joke later on today. I would love to hear some of your more material.
Better than this one? I'll read this one as is, just so you get it raw.
Please.
I saw the story about the crash test dummies this morning. It was reported that not only are they going to have knee shooter beasts, but a cell phone in one hand, mascara brush in other, and their knee steering car. Have a great weekend. That's it. You're going to scare away all the dispatchers. He's crying now.
Those knee-high beast ears.
Let's work in one more. Let's do one more. Let's do a dispatch here. Here is Okie Afterbirth with the dispatch. What do you got to say, Okie?
All right, guys, I have to ask you, have you guys heard this new diabolical ads that iHeart is playing, where they literally take your name from your email or from whatever account you have with iHeart, and they insert your name into specific like ads?
No.
So like the one that I keep hearing is this DUI ad, and they keep referencing my name.
He says his name is not super common. No, Okie Afterbirth is a rare name, I would think. Yeah. So if they're saying that, it's a lot less common than you imagine.
Like a Pinot Afterbirth, but.
This person says, so it's like you just had a drink and you're getting pulled over in your car and you're drinking and driving, and they're specifically mentioning you in the ad by your name. It's freaking wild. Have you guys heard this?
I feel like we've heard the ad, and it just happens to mention that Okie Afterbirth name.
You're going to jail, Okie Afterbirth.
I've not heard this, but if they're using AI, that's news to me, because our company keeps sending out this thing. Let me see if I can find this.
I saw that.
Did you see this?
Yeah.
So they've been sending around a thing at the company where they're like going to guarantee that you're getting humans on the stations you're listening to. Guaranteed human branding. So
this is supposed to be internal.
It's who cares? It says, why? What are you doing? Why?
Guaranteed humans.
They're
We're
saying
having a moment.
The podcasts we publish are guaranteed human. This is what they're saying internally at the company. They'll say an iHeart radio station, guaranteed human. You'll start hearing that on these stations, and they're bragging about it. So if they're not using humans in those ads, I would think that looks bad. Maybe it's another company, though. It could be a company using an AI thing.
Very curious, because there's like 3 major labels that just signed on AI musicians. Like that was a story that I was not able to get to during the next episode. So at some point, they will make the top 40. Will they not?
They already have.
And then we will choose not to play it at all. No one can hear the AI top 40 people.
When it says guaranteed human, I don't know if they're only talking about the radio station employees or all of the people in the songs that they're playing, because that would be harder. Like you said, I think on the country charts right now, there's an AI person.
Yeah, Breaking Rust.
Oh, God.
Breaking Rust.
I'm so angered by that.
Is it bad?
No, it's not like awful,
Breaking
but
Rust
like
is a terrible
why are
name.
we allowing an AI song to be top of the Billboard chart?
Because you don't have to
people
pay
listen
all
to
that
it.
much.
I hate this.
I did hear Chop Suey and the blues version of it.
Chop Bluey.
Chop, it's good. It was beautiful, and I was very upset it was not a real artist.
No,
I know that's been an issue, but we are guaranteeing humans in our
That's
podcast.
right.
Now
we
it's
are guaranteed
time
humans.
to go to break.
So we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we'll see what's happening where you are. We'll get to more of your feedback here on the show. And something that's restored my faith in humanity for the first time in a long time. What is it? Wait till you hear this. It's coming up next on the News Junkie.
You know you can always text us, unless you're driving, at 77031. Standard data and message rates apply. Real Mobile is powered by Orange Buick GMC and orangebuickgmc.com. We are professional grade.
Hey, what's happening? I hope your ride right now is a smooth and safe one on the major highways and roads of Orlando. Seems like we're incident-free east and westbound on I-4 at this time, and the same does go for Colonial Drive and the Beach Line. East and west of the 408 is also moving along fine. Thankfully, north and south of the Turnpike is clear, as well as the Greenway and the 429 toll. Thankfully, no issues on OBT or John Young Parkway right now either. Our Valvoline Instant Oil Change traffic tip line number is 866-676-8477. I'm Brian Black with your report.
This report is sponsored by HCA Florida West Orange Emergency. HCA Florida West Orange Emergency in Winter Garden is now open 24/7. Visit HCAFloridaHealthcare.com. This emergency department is part of HCA Florida Osceola Hospital, not an urgent care center. Service.
Hello, hello. Affordable, high-quality windows for God bless you.
And those windows are installed in less than 8 weeks. So get out your phone because now's the chance to win them for
Tips at thenewsjunkie.com. Bonus email behind the scenes. Somebody says fake news has to end. Fake news has to end. Please, please keep leading the battle against fake news. It's so desperately needed. People are getting brainwashed, screwed over, or worse, much appreciated. Okay? Thank you. They're not alone. I've been getting a lot of emails requesting more of the segments to point out fake news. There's been a lot of people emailing about that. At least several per day.
I'm calling Frank A. When you have AC problems, you need help now. One of our licensed and certified technicians can have your AC blowing cold air.
Just so you know, guaranteed human, iHeartRadio. I'm an actual person. I bleed blood and all that stuff. So back to the Anna Kepner story, says Night Nurse. That boy said he was 15 and his parents were going to let him go on a cruise with her at 18. I wonder what that, if the age gap was 15, 17, it's not that crazy. But maybe that's one of the reasons why they broke up. Fake news is here to stay like herpes? Maybe. Hey folks, wander in, take a seat. Good news is a brand new secret show will be posted tonight. I already got it edited and ready. It'll be up by 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. As always on Fridays. The new secret show is a good time. I think you'll like it. Human, huh, Sean? Show us your belly button. I refuse to show you my belly button. I'm not doing that. Nobody makes me bleed my own blood. Also, this story that has restored my faith in humanity is coming out. We got that, we got jury duty, and then we'll push into the final hour of the show for the week, baby. For the week. I don't think I can raid today? Sorry, dudes. My God. Would a war hero on the battlefield just lay down their weapon and say, sorry, I can't make it to the end. I can't do it. I just don't have it in me. What an act of streaming cowardice that we're witnessing right now. We have made it all the way to Friday, and all the people want is the final Friday raid. But what does Bootsy do? If C-Lane slacking, so can I. Oh my God. If the world slacked when C-Lane slacked, it would be pandemonium. Pandemonium. 2 minutes, and we're coming back live. The people deserve a raid over on Twitch. It's a charging port? No. My belly button is not a charging port. After the show, I raid life? Nice. Austin, that's just rude. That is rude. I'm not going to repeat it, but it's rude. Kevin on YouTube says Twitch is for bitches. But Kevin, they have Rewind now over on Twitch. Haven't you heard? They now have Rewind on Twitch. Congratulations, everybody on Twitch. They got a new Rewind button over there. This is big. Only on desktop. They have a new feature only available on desktop that allows them to do something that I might consider in my crazy world basic functionality. I might consider it that. They can rewind. If only YouTube could rewind, right? Unbelievable. All right, a story that is restoring my faith in humanity coming up next. Okay, here we go. Hold on to your butts.
Experts at Carrier. Go to millsair.com.
The free iHeartRadio app is your home for the holidays.
It's the most wonderful time.
Open the app and search Holiday and find Magic 107.7, Orlando's Christmas station.
Copyright, copyright, copyright.
Classics, Christmas jazz, country, plus tons of playlists, even podcasts. Our gift to you, the perfect holiday soundtrack. Open the free iHeartRadio app now and search Holiday to start listening.
Do you own a small business? A seismic shift is coming. It's time to get super sure. Coming soon.
Preparing you for the impending robot uprising. This is the News Junkie.
Just to add to everything we've been talking about with the cruise murder mystery and this Carnival Cruise Line death of Anna Kepner, somebody saying over in chat, you can't always trust people in chat, but somebody saying over in chat that the ex-boyfriend of Anna Kepner went on Facebook afterwards and says he accidentally said he was 15 when he's 17 because he was nervous. He's just like nervous that all the cameras were around him and he's not really 15, but he like accidentally said that in a moment.
I mean, that makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, if I was a teenager and all this stuff was happening around me and somebody died and
it's overwhelming.
I would probably be overwhelmed, I would think, at some point. But let's get into this real quick. We got a couple of things. In a second, the story that has reaffirmed my faith in humanity. Thank God my faith is back. But first, we now have a winner in the Miss Universe pageant. The most controversial, sloppy, drama-filled. It was a catastrophe, this Miss Universe pageant, all right? But Miss Mexico, after being bullied by that one guy and said she was dumb, Miss Mexico is the winner of the Miss Universe pageant. She did it, which is nonsense. It is nonsense.
That she
Miss
won?
Mexico, she never should have won.
Why?
Never should have won. I'm going to present to you evidence on why Miss Norway should have won. This, for those of you watching, is Miss Norway's outfit that she wore. If you can't tell, she's dressed up as a fish.
She looks like the TV news fish from SpongeBob.
She's dressed up as a fish.
Oh, it's that fermented fish in the can we talked about earlier this week?
Possibly. It could be. I'm not sure if related, but she's dressed up as a fish. How did this woman from Norway not win?
Norway! Oh, my God.
She's a salmon.
She's like a salmon, and then when they introduce her, she turns and opens up the fish costume and reveals
so weird
herself. And so, how does that not win?
Do you think I can email her and borrow that for Halloween next year?
Possibly. What else are you going to use this for anymore? It's beautiful.
Foreplay?
Yeah, this is a fish costume that I think should have given Miss Norway the win. But
I'm a fish, hurt.
Unfortunately, this is not a fair world, and Miss Mexico was the winner, crowned 2025 Miss Universe after somebody called her dumb, and then they said that they were fighting back against this guy.
Told her to shut up.
Yeah, he told her to shut up and do what you're told, basically. And then what was the controversy yesterday about this? There's another one too. I forgot. There was several mess. The woman fell off the stage.
Oh
yeah. And they just kept rolling. You know, this woman, Miss Jamaica, I believe. Miss Jamaica is on the stage at Miss Universe. She falls. She's walking and accidentally walks off the stage and falls. And they just keep going. They just keep sending out girls. They just keep doing all this stuff.
What portion of Miss Universe? It's been a minute since I've watched the pageant.
Mm-hmm.
The fish suit come into play.
I don't know if that was formal wear,
swimsuit,
Miss Norway.
If they have a new costume portion of it, then I will watch next year.
It says national costume.
So it just has to represent their country.
I guess so. I love it.
We have to see the other one.
Where's
Miss Mexico's?
Maybe she had one too. If I put Miss Mexico, excuse me, Miss
Mexico.
Can't get the word out.
Right, tortilla.
Oh wow! Is this hers?
Oh,
that's
cool. It's
Everybody
not as
had
fun.
Mega elaborate costumes.
So, it's the fish one is the most boring one. I just sent you the Business Insider.
Oh, they got like a bunch of these? Oh, let me see.
Elaborate.
Okay. So these are their national costumes. Oh my God, this looks like Hunger Games for real.
That's cool.
This woman's dress is like all flames. And oh man, this is what I'll put up on See It Now, so you can see all of them, including the woman who was dressed up as a fish.
The fish one is the most boring.
They're so elaborate. They really are super impressive.
Miss
You got to check this out.
Dope.
This is Miss Bulgaria. There are a lot of flower-based ones. This is a person with a manta ray above them.
Are they from Tampa?
I don't know where that one was from. Miss Chile.
Miss Tampa.
Yeah, these are incredible. All right, I'll put this up over on See It Now in just a moment here. Something to behold.
Damn.
Very, very impressive. And I did not know that they did this, but I guess they do. Let me get a screenshot here.
Fish still gets my vote.
The fish was very impressive. And the way she unveiled herself, it was like,
I'm inside
hey,
the fish. I'm the fish.
Yeah. What am I looking at here? Next thing you know, boom, the big reveal is it's Miss Norway under that fish. So, all right, let me put this up over on See It Now. Take a look.
I like the implication that no one knew who was inside the fish until she opened it.
No. And then all of a sudden it was like, oh my God, that's who it is. Miss Universe costumes is what I'm going to put. There it is. It's up on See It Now. Go take a peek. Go to thenewsjunkie.com and it's right there for you, friend, just like that. There it is. All right, we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we will do jury duty, some big bangers in jury duty today. Oh, I did say I'd get to this story that's restored my faith in humanity. Yeah, I can do it. I can do it real quick. I'll do it really quickly here, just so we get this up. This is the first polling data that I thought was good information, good news for us in 2025. And Gallup, which is a respected national polling outlet, says Americans show consensus. Imagine that. Americans agree.
No.
Americans agree on many democracy-related matters, this poll says. So I've told you many times that basically we have like 10% of the left, which is melted brain dummies, 10% of the right, which is melted brain dummies. These are your super political people that try to make everything about politics. And then big chunks of the middle of this country are just the normies who get all this forced on them. So they ask questions like, do you believe that political leaders should compromise and make deals with the other party to get things done? 80% of people said yes, leaving what? Basically the 10 and 10 to say no compromise. When they ask people, is it okay for people to use violence to achieve a political goal? 83% of people said no. My faith in humanity is being restored.
Cowards.
Now, 16% say it's okay for people to use violence. Those are our problematic people.
Yeah.
Those are our problematic people on the fringes. Wealthy individuals and businesses should be limited in how much they can advance political candidates or causes they support. 83% agreed with that. Here's another one. Love to see this. Shows you how small the group of crazies is, everybody. As more and more of you tell me, hey, Sean, keep highlighting the fake news stuff. That helps out. There's so much of that. You got to combat this. And if more of you want this, I'll put together something daily or weekly that highlights this. But when they asked, are there facts and opinions? And 88% of people said there are facts and then there are opinions. And the other 10% said facts are just opinions and points of view. Basically saying there's no such thing as the truth. There's like my truth and my worldview and all of that stuff. There are no facts. 88% of people said, yes, there are facts. There are facts in this world of ours. Restored my faith in humanity. I love to see it. I love to see the normies out there agreeing on these obvious things that everybody should agree on. And it shows you once more that we are influenced by these squeaky wheels, these annoying fringe people out on the sides of politics. The political people are not making my world better today, I don't think. But
check
we'll
the
see
group
what you
chat
think.
real quick and make your world a little bit better right now.
I don't know if I want to see this.
It's USA's costume.
No,
USA.
this is that's fake.
USA.
This is fake news.
USA.
This is so. Why don't they advertise this more? This is literally the best part of Miss Universe.
This has to be new. I've never heard of this portion of the competition.
This is Miss America. It says Virgin Island behind them, but maybe that's like from the previous person.
No, it says Miss USA.
Okay, Miss USA 2025, and it's
goddamn eagle.
A massive, beautiful eagle outfit, and then a huge like eagle shield that she puts up and covers her face. So good.
It's a cartoon eagle face. Come on.
I love it. No, but this is what she's holding. It's so good. It's so good. Go check that out over on thenewsjunkie.com. It's in the See It Now section. Quick break when we come back. As I said, jury duty, some big bangers there. Remember the woman who wanted somebody to take her life?
Yes.
I've got more details about what exactly she was doing in her communications. Some pretty interesting stuff there. And a TikTok prank gone wrong. What happened? Wait till you hear this. It's coming up next on the News Junkie.
Real radio is.
The Monsters in the Morning.
Lube it up.
Lube it up a little bit. There you go. That's right. Lube it up. Yeah, give him a lube job.
That
could be your finishing move, the lube job.
No.
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 How about you check her oil?
You check her oil.
Yeah.
Not cute.
The Monsters in the Morning.
Real Radio 104.1.
This is Doug Gottlieb. Here's what's trending from the iHeart Sports Network.
Presented by Mercedes-Benz.
College football tonight, Florida State visiting NC State. The Seminoles can become bowl eligible with a win. UCF defends its home turf against Oklahoma State tomorrow.
The Knights have dropped 3 straight after losing to 5th-ranked Texas Tech. 2 high-profile Japanese ball players are headed stateside. Kazuma Okamoto and Kona Takahashi are free to negotiate with MLB teams. I'm Seth Everett.
Despite wintry conditions and heavy traffic, the holidays have to go on. That's why Mercedes-Benz SUVs come equipped with the latest safety technology to keep your festive plans on track. Discover the incredible offers for yourself at the Mercedes-Benz Holiday Love Celebration.
All right, folks, if you have a problem at your house with your air conditioner, it's a very tempting thing, I think, to go, well, I can look this up on YouTube. I can start fixing this myself. What do these Mills Air techs know that I don't? The answer is a lot. There's a lot of things that they know that you don't know. Leave it to the experts. And while that can be scary, I'll assure you, they're not going to rip you off. They're going to take care of you, and they're going to give you the deal that you deserve over there at Mills Air. So when there's a problem with your AC, just give them a call. 407-277-1159. You probably didn't write that down. Unbelievable. How could you? 407-277-1159. You can remember this, though, millsair.com.
Overheard at the Hard Rock Bet Party.
Hello, nurse.
I'll do that kind of drop. Hard Rock Bet Sportsbook. Roll with us. New players bet $5, get $150 in bonus bets if you win. Payable and bonus bets. Not a cash offer. Offered by Seminole Charter, Florida. Must be 21 plus and physically present in Florida to wager. Terms and conditions apply. If you or someone you know has a gambling problem, visit our 1-833 play wise. The real story in lab-grown diamonds is the outrageous markups other jewelry.
Hello, shallows. Hello, weed consumer. When we come back, a TikTok prank gone wrong. Trump is talking about his conversation with Mamdani. How did it go? These people couldn't be more different. We got a commie and a Trump. How'd it go? We'll find out. We'll look into that. It's coming up in jury duty or right before. Miss Sri Lanka was inside a teapot? Nice. This needs to be at the forefront of all Miss Universe stuff. Tell people how elaborate the costumes are. Love it. All commies are banned in chat. Twitch, please make short work of this tanky loser that's commenting right now. Please just dismiss this urchin. Out of the way with you. At the end of Mao's barrel, place your mouth. 2 minutes in jury duties next. Hey, Steve. Communism and Gooning? What is that, your podcast? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Communism and Gooning. My name is Chaos. I'm the father of beautiful twin girls who somehow managed to be fruitful, young, smart whippersnappers despite the fact that I'm a too online weirdo. Yes, it's true. Yes, it's true. You know what I heard yesterday? There was a person who ended up being a serial killer. Ended up being a murderer, at least. And they said he started getting high when he was young off of cologne. You ever heard of that? When he was a kid, he would get high off of cologne. Just getting high off of cologne, and it melted his brain so bad that he ended up being a murderer. True story. Factual. True. Jury duty coming up now.
Do you have AC needs? Turn to the experts at Carrier. Go to millsair.com.
Don't let data limits hold you back from being the gift master in the family group.
Here we go.
AC needs? Turn to the experts at Carrier. Go to millsair.com.
Don't let data limits hold you back from being the gift master in the family group chat. Switch to Straight Talk Wireless and get real unlimited data on Verizon's 5G network. Straight Talk. Available at straighttalk.com or Walmart.
This earful of real radio is brought to you by JustCallMo.com. Injured on the go? JustCallMo.com.
Real Radio is on Instagram at Real Radio 1041. Sponsored by the law offices of Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
He won't hesitate to call you out when you're being a little asky. This is the new.
On the way. You don't want to miss out on this, including something somebody sent to me from recently. This was just published online the other day. I can't wait to play this for you. Got to stay by the dump button.
Oh, ready to dump?
Okay, because I don't know who's going to curse and when they're going to curse and what's going to happen.
It's me.
But,
I'm doing it right now.
I'm the problem.
Let's get into this. Let's do jury duty.
Court is now in session, so put your phone down and pay attention before we call the bailiff over to whip your ass. You're now on jury duty with the News Junkie.
Jury duty brought to you by the one, the only Mo DeWitt of the DeWitt Law Firm. Injured on the go, just call Mo. 800-CALL-MO, 800-CALL-MO, or go to justcallmo.com. After an accident, all you need to do is reach out to the attorney that you hear on this show all the time, the attorney that's going to fight for you. Battle those insurance companies. 800-CALL-MO or justcallmo.com. This is kind of funny, actually. This is recently released body cam footage.
Is this the dump time or?
We might need to hit the dump button.
Okay,
I don't know when, but I'm going to try to work through this. This is a police officer who arrested a grandmother.
I just dumped that.
You don't have to dump that. That's fine. Yeah, I'll scream if there's something. It's like this that we can't say. But this is a grandmother who showed up at a protest.
No.
And the thing that got the cop mad was she was in a penis costume.
Oh, yes. Okay. Now we're talking.
And now we can start there. Is there anything illegal? Maybe it's a little crass if you think kids might be driving by, but she is in a penis costume. It's an inflatable penis costume. I see it right here. She has a no dictator. You can imagine how that's spelled. Sign in her hand. She's in a large costume that resembles the male genitalia here is what I'm looking at. What were you going to say?
Hey, we're getting an EAS if it means anything.
Oh, no?
Okay, good. Play all the words now.
No, tell me when it's over. We'll just wait.
I will. When I did watch this actually, I just saw the first millisecond of it and immediately sent. So I could not tell you if there's any curse words. I just knew immediately this was something that our listeners would love.
Yeah, somebody sent this over yesterday and said, why would they ever arrest this woman? And I'm like, I don't even care what this woman's politics are. I think it's so funny to arrest a person in a penis costume. There's something just glorious about it. We're in the middle of an EAS test. So if it's over, it's over. So. Okay. All right. We're back. And we're back. Everybody. This woman is arrested at a protest in an inflatable penis costume. Let's see how it goes. Stay by the dump button, please.
Ready to dump?
Here we go. All right, hang on.
Serious as a heart attack. I'm not going to sit here and argue with you. If my kids had to come by and see this, how would you explain it to them?
Are you recording?
I am recording. I'm recording right here. I am telling you right now, if my kids had to come by and see this, I would like to hear how you would explain to my children what you're supposed to be.
Not for nothing, but why does that matter?
Yeah, aren't you not talking to your kids about their genitals?
I think
educational way.
Hold on. I think he's right. Like, it's probably a little crass to be in a penis costume on the side of the road, and I get that. But he's a cop. Why does that matter? It doesn't make either something is illegal or it's not.
Correct.
Right? Like, so if you're a police officer and you're approaching somebody, what are you talking about? Why are you saying? What would you explain this?
I mean, do you know where he's going to find himself? Is where that and it became a national story. The guy who had that sticker on the back of his truck
Yeah, I remember this.
What? I forgot the exact phrasing.
It was some offensive thing.
Oh,
yeah.
I eat
a word.
Yeah.
I eat a word.
And
It
he
was
got
on his car.
pulled over, I believe arrested because he refused to take the sticker off, and ended up getting a fat settlement because that was against his freedom of speech.
Yeah, this is just a judgmental thing. He's kind of going in like, what would I say to my kids?
What a pun is? I want you.
He said, do your children not know what a pun is?
Let me get another unit over here.
Oh, here we go.
I want you to tell me. I want you to tell me why.
She's running away.
Am I being detained? And the whole
She knows her rights.
It's like a 7 foot tall. That's an expensive costume. It must be. You don't see her face or anything. It is very cartoonish, but detailed nonetheless.
And now she's running away. Oh, he's grabbing her. He's grabbing her costume.
I'm telling you right now. I am telling you right now. Turn over. On your belly. On your belly.
On the shaft.
What is happening here?
Hey, that is excessive.
He grabbed the back of her inflatable costume and slammed her down on the ground. And there's nothing more hilarious than this, just for the folks watching the visual, because now the guy's trying to deflate the large
on your belly,
genitals.
Hands behind your back.
There's testicles and everything, by the way.
That.
Yeah, that was not good.
On your belly. I told her to take it off.
That's absurd.
Give me your arm. Give me your arm.
She's gonna take it off.
Give me your arm.
Give me your arm.
I want your arm now. I need somebody. Give me your arm now.
Leave her alone. She's not doing anything. They're screaming in the background. So, for the record, he said, I told her to take it off, and she didn't, and that's why he took her down physically in this costume. I'm going to pause it right here. When we come back, we'll get it's way more hilarious as this goes on. We'll get to the rest of this. We'll find out. We'll get to the rest of it and all the additional details on this viral arrest coming up next on the News Junkie.
Download the all-new iHeartRadio app. Make Real Radio 104.1 number one on your presets, and you could win free stuff at upcoming events.
From the Clausman Law Traffic Center, car crash, call Clausman Law. ClausmanLaw.com.
Hey, what's happening? I hope your ride right now is a smooth and safe one on the major highways and roads of Orlando. Seems like we're incident-free east and westbound on I-4 at this time, and the same does go for...
Hello! Hey!
This report is sponsored by Supershore. Go to supershore.com. 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 Supershore.com.
Wait till you see the rest of this video. It is just cinema. Kino. It is Kino content. We'll play the rest of this when we come back in our final hour of the week on the show. Don't miss that. Arguing on chat, she won't get anything. Yes, she will. What do you think? First of all, chat, let's take this at its base value. Is there anything illegal about wearing a costume featuring genitals? Yes or no? Is there anything illegal about wearing a costume featuring genitals? Yes or no? No? Depends? No? She has a right to be naked underneath? Yes, she should be behind bars? No? No? Freedom of speech? It was a protest. He singled her out because of a large penis or illegal penis costume. First Amendment. Why do they sell it? Well, I mean, there's things that you could probably buy that might be illegal to wear. Are there things that you can buy that would be illegal to wear? Not unless it had some sort of like weapon on it, or there was something about it that was crossing over into another law. what we have here, it seems to me, is a cop who is offended at the sight of this sexual-themed costume and took it into his own hands to be the moral crusader. But I don't think it's illegal by any stretch of the imagination. Indecent? Maybe wearing it into an elementary school? She's just in public at a protest. How are clothes illegal? Bridges Mob says, law is you can't expose your own genitals. You absolutely can dress up as genitals. Sean, what are those red dots on the carpet behind you? It's a crime scene. The fish costume should be illegal. Yeah, I mean, I think, I'm really trying to rack my brain. I don't think there's anything you could wear. Okay. There would be a carve-out in this that, save for some pretty extreme circumstances, clothing would not be ever considered something you can get arrested for. However, if I had a shirt that said, I'm going to bomb CNN on Thursday at 5 p.m. I'm going to bomb CNN on Thursday at 5 p.m. on your shirt. It's a lot. That probably would be something I can get arrested for, right? But generally speaking, I don't think she was breaking the law. Two minutes and we're back live on the show. And I'm going to play the rest of this body cam footage when we come back, okay? Hold on, you can't wear anything you want on stream? Like, save for very, very, very particular things, you can wear whatever you want. I used to have a friend who had a shirt that said, F you effing F, that he got from the Palm Beach County Fair. It's not illegal to wear that shirt. If you're going to the airport and your shirt says, I have a bomb in my pants, probably going to get in trouble. So I feel like the cop just got offended. He got offended. He moralized. In a way, it's kind of reminiscent of like Saudi Arabian stuff. Like, you decided that this was morally wrong, so you're going to enforce with a level of violence your morality on this person who is peacefully protesting, whether you agree with it or not. "90 seconds and we're back live with the rest of the clip. What if you had a shirt that said hijack and you walked into an airport? The cop was a cocky asshole. I think the cop really made a mistake here. I think you should keep your personal feelings about stuff like that to yourself and not get triggered by this. Also, the optics are really bad. It's like a grandma in a costume and you're yanking her down and attacking her. It became resisting a cop, and that's what the cop wanted. I'll bring it back a little bit. We're going to play it right now. I don't really think it sounded like he issued a command, but we'll go back. All right.
These prices are so good they even rattled out Marley's chain. Humbug. Sorry, old habit.
Visit bjs.com/Black Friday for holiday savings.
Do you own a small business? A seismic shift is coming. It's time to get Super Sure.
Coming to you live from the JustCallMo.com studios. Accidents happen, but Mo's here to help. Injured on the go? Just call Mo. Visit JustCallMo.com or call 1-800-CALL-MO. This is WTKS-FM HD1 Cocoa Beach, Orlando. An iHeart radio station. Make us the #1 preset on your car radio and on the free new and improved iHeart radio app. Listen for all your music, radio, and podcasts. Free never sounded so good. Filling you in on the shocking details. Just try not to pass out. This is the new.
I can't wait to play the rest of this for you in just a moment. Welcome into the world's most viral newsroom. This is not the same three songs over and over and over and over again. In fact, this is the News Junkie, and you can learn more about the show over on thenewsjunkie.com. I want you to flex your brain power a little bit here, right,
I just
everybody?
took my jacket off to show you my muscles.
All right, this is not muscle power. This is a brain power thing. I want you to flex your brain power here. The first thing I need everybody to do is put away all the politics, because this is going to help you very much here. And this is why. This occurred at a protest, and if you are not on the same side as the protesters, you might take issue with something. But that shouldn't matter. That shouldn't be important at all. Whether you agree with these people or not shouldn't be important. All right, so that's our base value here. We're going to try to use our brains. There's a woman at this protest. She is in public in a large inflatable penis costume.
Yes.
All right. And that's the whole theme is she has a sign that says no dictator, and you can see where it's going, right? Mm-mm. The cop comes up, and I think that the cop is just morally coming at this. I think this is inappropriate for you to be wearing this costume.
How would I explain it to my children?
Yeah. He starts out with, how would I explain this to my children? And she goes, I don't know, explain to them what a pun is. And he keeps kind of leaning in, and then I want to listen here closely. I brought it back a little bit. I want to see if he demands that she take off the offensive costume before physically taking her to the ground. And then we'll hear what happens after that. There's a whole bunch to unpack here. But the thing I was trying to hash out over on School Mike, I said, is there anything about this costume that could be illegal? Are there things that you can wear that are illegal? And other than me wearing a threat, an obvious and clear threat on my shirt, other than me wearing something that says, I'm going to bomb the White House at 3 p.m. on Tuesday, that could be something that they might say, well, this is a threat.
Those of you just tuning in, he's talking about a shirt example.
I was going over all these examples on the stream, too, because I was trying to think of a way that an outfit, could there be something on Sabrina's shirt right now that was so bad that the cops would go, you're under arrest?
It's pretty bad.
Right now, that's a little offensive, if I'm honest.
She's sticking up middle fingers.
Yeah, that's 2 middle fingers this woman is putting up in the air.
You're talking about my armpit butts.
On your shirt there. So somebody might find that offensive. And the problem is, if you're a cop, I don't really care what you find offensive. That's not against the law.
Swastikas, which are very offensive. And as far as the court of public opinion, you would lose.
Sure.
But you could technically wear it.
You would probably be yelled at, and people would give you crap, and you might lose your job, and there might be a whole witch hunt. But it's not against the law to do that stuff. Otherwise, Prince Harry be tossed behind bars for a Halloween costume at one point in time. This woman is indeed, I will say, wearing a controversial costume. It's male genitalia on display. And I could see a parent driving by and being like, well, that's upsetting. But that doesn't make it illegal. Now let's go in. Here we go.
Let me get another unit over here. I want you to tell me why.
Am I being detained? All right, he's grabbing her now. Grabbing the costume. Okay.
Yeah, dude.
I don't look at the test. Inflatable.
This costume also is probably very expensive.
I don't think he said anything Like I'm requiring you to take off the costume right now.
As a
He
matter
was
of
just
fact.
asking for her to explain what she would say if a kid was here, and she said, "Am I being detained? Am I being detained?" And he physically took her down.
I'm telling you right now. I am telling you right now.
This is absurd.
Turn over. On your belly. On your belly. On your belly. I told her to take it off. Give me your arm.
I don't think he did. I didn't hear him say to take it off.
Unless he did it right before his camera turned on, but he didn't.
Yeah. That's true, yeah, because that audio starts at some point there, but you don't hear him on audio demanding she take it off.
Give me your arm.
Take it off.
Give me your arm.
Give me your arm.
I want your arm now. I need somebody. Give me your arm now.
Walking away.
I told her to take it off.
And what ordinance was she in violation of?
Could you imagine also driving by this right now? Was that a cop trying to arrest a giant inflatable penis?
You're never going to believe what I saw on the way home today, honey.
Ain't no way. And then finally the penis unzips and it's an 80-year-old grandmother.
Yeah, it's a grandma who is inside this costume that the guy is arresting. And I don't even know why he took this so seriously. But so he brings her over to the side of the car. Again, stay by the dump button because I don't know who's going to curse here.
Okay.
But now she's still in the genitalia costume, male genitalia, big inflatable costume.
Tough to get off.
It's tough to get off, yes. It is. And now they're trying to get her out of this. So
Again, for all safety reasons, Judge, got back up. I'm her husband. Stay right here. Don't move, okay? Back up to the sidewalk. Turn up.
All right, got the handcuffs off. You're going to take this off. What's your name?
Aunt Tifa.
Aunt Tifa, can you?
Honestly, that was kind of cold.
Aunt
Tifa.
What's your name?
I'm
Ann?
her husband.
Or at least she said her name like it was Ann Tifa. Oh, God.
Tell me where the zipper to this is.
It's in the bag.
Okay. Aunt Tifa, I'm not trying to be difficult with you, ma'am. I'm trying to...
He's using the name. He's like, Aunt Tifa, I'm not trying to be difficult with you, man.
Yes, you are. You just pulled her down to the ground and he broke the zipper in his attempt to stop her.
They can't find the zipper to get Antifa out of the costume. That's her official name.
Miss Tifa.
All right, they're finally unzipping her.
No, I'm not trying to violate your freedom of speech. I'm trying to preserve a town that has values.
Ooh.
All right, put your head down. Put your head down. We'll come over the top. Put your head down.
I got in. Let me figure out.
Okay, all right. You're exactly right. All right. Let it drop past your feet, okay? Pull your feet
All right, they finally have revealed Grandma, who is inside the costume the whole time.
She probably
Miss
hurt her
Tifa.
hip, too.
She's in there and she's like, I got in here. I'll get out. Let me get out. And she's not done yet.
She's been real chill.
Pull your feet out. Step out of it. Pull your feet out.
Pull your feet out of the costume.
Oh, wait. What is that? My American flag shoes. What? I'm an American? I'm an American. Who knew?
She did the thing. She did the South Park thing.
I thought this was America.
I'm kind of obsessed.
She's hilarious.
She said,
I'm kind of obsessed with
I'm
her.
sorry, my American flag boots are stuck
What
under
is
my
that?
penis
Oh,
costume.
Excuse me? I'm American?
I'll go back a couple of seconds here.
So good.
We're trying to get out.
Oh, wait. What is that? My American flag shoes. What? I'm an American? I'm an American. Who knew? Who knew? I have rights. Who knew?
All right, no, leave that there. We'll take it. Step over. We'll grab it. All right.
You're going to take my property?
Put them.
What is she getting arrested for?
I don't know.
Hey, put them on the front. Put them on the front. They're on front.
Talking about the testicles.
All right. Let's try if you guys can find out more about this. It happened last month. October 18th was the date of the arrest in Fairhope, Alabama. All right. The woman's name. Okay, here's what I have. These are the only details I have. Maybe you can find Renee Gamble.
Yeah.
It's
Took a
not
gamble
Antifa.
here, who showed up wearing an inflatable penis costume and holding a political sign. According to legal filings, she had been peacefully participating in the protests without any issues. The encounter escalated when the police colonel Andrew Babb arrived on scene and confronted Gamble about her costume. Babb told her the outfit would not be tolerated in what he described as a town with values, expressing concern about children potentially seeing it. Despite protesters insisting she wasn't doing anything wrong, Babb deemed her behavior disorderly. Body cam footage shows him grabbing the back of her inflatable costume and pulling her to the ground before officers handcuffed her. That moment ignited the legal dispute now underway, with Gamble's attorneys arguing that the arrest violated her First Amendment right to political expression.
That's true.
I think they're probably going to win that, would be my guess.
So she was set for an initial court appearance November 5th.
What was the charge? What was the official charge?
Eating a meal?
Eating a succulent meal?
Get your hands off my penis costume. The defense is... Okay, hold on. I missed it. Gamble was arrested on the misdemeanor charges of public... refusing to comply? It was deemed obscene in a public setting. They received complaints regarding traffic hazards. Initial court appearance November 5th. That was pushed back to January 7th of 2026.
Damn.
After her attorney requested more time to prepare. The defense is requesting discovery materials from the city of Fairhope. She's considered innocent until proven guilty.
She's
They called it a violent arrest, indefensible, morally and legally. And
I'm sure she's fine, and in the grand scheme of things,
they messed
violent.
up.
But he grabbed her by the costume and yanked her backwards and threw her on the ground. And he was doing this all, and this is the most important part, whether you agree with her or not, whether, whatever, none of that matters. He was doing this based on his idea that her costume was offensive.
Now, mind you,
that's not for him as an enforcement mechanism of the law to determine. There's nothing illegal about her costume.
The mayor's backing up the cop, though.
Really? What did they say?
Mayor Sherry Sullivan told 1819 News that Gamble's behavior was unacceptable and that such a display would not be tolerated in Fairhope.
Yeah, she was trolling and stuff. And if you disagree with her, I could see that bothering you. But I just try to look at all of this from the angle of, what did she do that was illegal?
Mm-hmm.
The officer approached with his own moral values. This is the kind of stuff when you see the police cracking down on stuff in places like Saudi Arabia, and they're literally out there like the Vice Squad. They're enforcing their own morality on people.
So disorderly conduct and resisting arrest. It seems to be the actual charges.
Well, the biggest problem this cop has is, at least on video, you don't hear him demand, and you don't hear him repeatedly demand, that she take off this costume to begin with. That's number one. So she wasn't refusing an order. She said, am I being detained? Am I being detained? She turned around and was walking away from the police officer when he yanked her back to the ground. So I think that her attorneys are going to have a field day with this. And we'll take your thoughts on this. Tell us what you think. Send a dispatch over at thenewsjunkie.com. What I've got to do here.
I like her.
I got to get, I've got a perfect screenshot for See It Now. This is a glorious video.
And she's 61. I think I said 80 earlier. I'm sorry.
I do like the extra bit where she was like, oh, what's this down here? Oh, that's my American flag shirt.
What?
Sorry, I thought this was America. She literally Randy Marshed.
American.
She partially Randy Marshed and then was edging on, gentlemen, this is Democracy Manifest.
All right, I'll put this up. Go check it out over on thenewsjunkie.com. It's in the See It Now section.
I'm going to add her on Facebook.
That was funny. She was trolling pretty good overall.
She's quick.
All right, let's see what we got from you. Send us your dispatches, emails, and all of that good stuff. Somebody says, I'm going to save these. Excuse me, I apologize. I'm going to save these. We'll get to your emails and a bunch of dispatches that I haven't played. We'll get to them next. I promise, 1,000%. And we'll do a grab bag segment when we return, because I have tons of clips that have not yet been played on the show. But that is coming up next on the News Junkie.
Real Radio is on Facebook at Real Radio 1041. Sponsored by the law offices of Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
Hey, what's happening? I hope your ride right now is a smooth and safe one on the major highways and roads of Orlando. Seems like we're incident-free east and westbound on I-4 at this time, and the same does go for Colonial Drive and the Beach Line. East and west of the 408 is also moving along fine. Thankfully, north and south of the Turnpike is clear, as well as the Greenway and the 429 toll. Thankfully, no issues on OBT or John Young Parkway right now either. Our Valvoline Instant Oil Change traffic tip line number is 866-676-8477. I'm Brian Black with your report.
This report is sponsored by Lowe's. New at Lowe's, Pro Block Quick Dry Primer. Expertly manufactured by Sherwin-Williams. Engineered for pros to dry fast, lock stains, and go on smooth for virtually flawless results. Available now in oil and water-based. Grab yours today at Lowe's.
Great news, my friends. Mortgage rates are heading down. Many people have loans in the 7s or even 8% range. And if you're one of them, you should explore the savings for a refinance. You could lower your payments or get cash out. But most importantly, do that exploration with that mortgage guy, Don. Work with an expert and a friend that you could trust. And that is that mortgage guy, Don.
Don't miss the boat. Compare your quote with that mortgage guy, Don.com.
Save every day at Headquarter Hyundai. We've dropped prices on acres of new Hyundais. Visit headquarterhyundai.com.
At Rental World, we've proudly served Osceola County.
Hello. Skull mic activated. How are you, everybody? Power Hour is on. Final hour of the show. Final day of the week. Getting a couple of clips ready for Today I Learned. I'll be right with you. Okie dokie. Let me just cue up this music.
I am indeed a cat. Christmas music playing right now on Magic 107.7. It's the most wonderful time. I am indeed a cat. And this one of the best gifts a kid can get is a new bike. And Real Radio has your chance to make that dream come true for kids in our community. With just core.
Okay. Okay. Real quick, since I promised it. Actually, you know what? I wrote it in the outline, so I got to mention it on the show. I'll wait for that. Vicious says she will 1,000% win and get a good retirement fund from it. Yeah, I mean, I think it's a pretty easy case. A cop cannot enforce his morality on another person. You have to arrest people for what they call just cause. And if you're going to say that somebody is refusing to comply with commands and orders, you have to give them the commands and orders. If you do neither of them, but you're just triggered by something and you physically pull somebody down as you arrest them, you're just never going to win that. The judges are going to side with the protester every single time. Don't let people trigger you.
When you shop, look for the Fresh from Florida logo. It's more than a label. It's a promise of pride.
3 minutes and we're back. Grab bag segment. We'll talk about the Mamdani and Trump meeting too. I command you to have a good day, Sean. Okay, let's bring it to Predicto. Predicto, am I going to have a great weekend? Mr. Predicto, all powerful, will I have a great weekend this weekend?
Highly doubtful.
Piece of junk. Garbage. Just wanted to have a nice weekend. Unbelievable. 90 seconds. It's going to be the studio lighting. I picture, I come in here and I'm like, finally, the studio, what camera, what are you doing? Finally, the studio lighting is complete. Thank God. Finally, the studio lighting is complete. And then I go, take a... Electrocuted. Death by studio completion. 1 minute. Unbelievable. All right, we're coming back. It's a tough life.
Fight the toughest offenders, even garlic and onions. It's only available online. Go to Zellmans.com, Z-E-L-M-I-N-S, Zellmans.com, code FRESH for 15% off.
Reese Impact Windows are guaranteed for life and transferable when you sell. ReeseWindows.com.
Hey, it's Ed Helms, host of Snafu, my podcast about history's greatest screw-ups. On our new season, we're bringing you a new snafu every single episode.
32 lost nuclear weapons? You're like, wait, stop? What?
Yeah, it's going to be a whole lot of history, a whole lot of funny, and a whole lot of fabulous guests. Paul Scheer, Angela and Jenna, Nick Kroll, Jordan Klepper. Open your free iHeartRadio app, search Snafu with Ed Helms, and listen now.
Do you own a small business? A seismic shift is coming. It's time to get Super Sure. Coming soon.
Send him your tips and your deepest, darkest secrets. Email tips at the...
Friends, you never had going through the most viral stories of the day.
Nick Kroll.
Learn more about the show over on thenewsjunkie.com.
Finally heard it.
I finally
Jenna
found
and
it.
Nick Kroll.
Yeah. Did you get that?
Yeah.
Can you play it back? Okay, for people who didn't hear it. Like I was complaining about this podcast ad and how they have Ed Helms from The Office, and the way he says all the names of the guests at the end of the podcast, it's weird. It's just like, go ahead, Josh, if you have that.
All right, here we go.
Hey, it's Ed Helms, host of Snafu, my podcast about history's greatest screw-ups. On our new season, we're bringing you a new snafu every single episode.
32 lost nuclear weapons? You're like, wait, stop? What?
Yeah, it's going to be a whole lot of history, a whole lot of funny, and a whole lot of fabulous guests.
Here we go.
Paul Scheer, Angela and Jenna, Nick Kroll, Jordan Klepper. Open your free iHeartRadio app,
like,
search Snafu with Ed Helms.
Frankenstein this thing together.
Who's Klepper?
Jordan Klepper.
Frank Stein.
Nick Kroll.
All over the place.
He did not sound happy about Nick Kroll.
He didn't. Nick Kroll. Jenna Fisher's in it, though. I can't hate on Jenna Fisher. She seems pretty darn great, honestly.
She is nice.
Let's see what we got here on the way out today. We got a lot of people hanging with us. Oh, I saw this going viral. A lot of people shining some light on this college campus police officer who released the safety video. I don't even know if this is just popping up again or if this is new.
Oh.
But have you ever seen this guy? He's a college police officer releasing this video of how to remain safe on campus. Here he is, right?
Bruins do's and don'ts of crossing the street. Do find a crosswalk.
All right, that's good.
Don't jaywalk. Do look both ways before crossing. Don't start walking and expect everyone to stop before you.
How'd they do that?
It's the same scream every time.
Each time he'll go across
That
the
was
crosswalk.
edited better than Ed and Helm's podcast promo.
It was actually. They'll do it where he goes across the crosswalk normally, and then he's like, "Don't do this." The second thing is not good at all. It's just
Make eye contact with the driver of the vehicle.
All right. Yeah.
Don't assume they see you. Do cross the street calmly. Don't cross the street like this or this. And definitely not like this.
I'll put this up on See It Now.
So great. Oh, it hurts my cheeks.
The last one where he was doing
cartwheels.
A cartwheel, yeah. Look at the editing
really
on this, Josh.
well done.
Just for our video people. I mean,
okay, but how'd they do that? Oh, it's
AI?
That's a pretty good little edit right there.
neck crawl.
All right, I'll put this up on See It Now. So he can shoot. I let it go on accident. All right, now I'll get a screenshot.
That's funny.
His campus
this is where
security.
I want my tax dollars going. I want to be very clear.
This is at Belmont University, I think. Belmont University, maybe is what it says. I might have that wrong.
Belmont.
But it's his campus safety video, which is how to keep yourself safe. And he wants you to just be as secure as you can out there. Look both ways, folks. Campus.
That's a good recreation.
Safety video.
You're welcome.
There we go. I'm going to pop this up on See It Now. I did like how it was, as
I'm gonna
Josh
watch
said.
that 15 more times.
It's the same scream every single time.
It's like a new Wilhelm.
Yeah.
Do's and don'ts of crossing the street.
Still effective.
Do find a crosswalk.
Do find a crosswalk.
Don't jaywalk. Do look both ways before crossing. Don't start walking and expect everyone to stop before you.
So great. Well, be careful, everybody. You got to be careful out there. It's a dangerous world.
If I ever do get hit by a car, I just hope that that's my last sound on this earth.
Wait, you know what the crazy thing is? Isn't that the best way to teach people things like safety? To like make them laugh a little bit.
Message received.
Yeah, and I'm not going to forget that. Next time I'm in a crosswalk, I'll be like, I don't want it to be, I don't be that one. I'd rather be the person who makes it alive if I could. So, all right, we'll take your feedback on all of this and so much more. This is a person, let me go to the dispatches first because I haven't done enough of those, I don't think. Let's work in a couple of dispatches. Some people are talking about the woman who was protesting and was arrested for the costume that the cop said was offensive. Here's Bart versus Bill Gates. Hello.
Hey guys, y'all talking about the grandma in the penis outfit.
Yeah.
This reminds me of that movie Sex Drive where he's left naked in the hotel room and the police are there, and so he grabs the nearest piece of clothing that he has, which is his giant Mexican donut, I think, costume where the mouth can move. And he comes out to talk to the police and he's moving the mouth as he talks. And the police are pulling the gun on him, being like, put your arm down. He's like, I can't move the other arm. Pretty funny movie. Anyways, that's what this whole situation reminded me of. Have a good day, guys. Bye.
Got tickled himself half to death.
Chris Farley. Here's Mo Manji.
Hey guys, I hope you guys are doing well.
You too, buddy.
Man, I am really obsessed with this old grandma. She's the biggest troll ever. She's even better than 50 Cent. Thanks. Bye.
Yeah, she was pretty funny, actually, in the moment. Very,
What
very
are
good.
these? My American flag shoes?
Somebody says you can wear what you want. Is this supposed to be them wearing something offensive?
No, I've been asked to leave stores because of this shirt, but I am fully in my...
Are you playing it for
Sorry, I
everybody?
thought I did it. That's funny.
It's a deer, and the deer's body is made out of pickle, and it says dildo. And, he's suggesting that this has been a problem.
My right to wear it. Now, if I had an actual dildo sticking out, that might be a problem.
Yeah, it could be. Maybe that's too far.
At a basketball game.
Curious about the necklace.
What's on the necklace?
What tiny ship did you steal that from?
Yeah, it's like an anchor and a wheel and quite a necklace, sir.
Pretty cool.
You better watch out, man. You wear that in the wrong place, somebody will take it from you. One more. Here's
Kanye
Julie.
West over here.
That's true.
Hi, guys. So this story with the girl on the cruise,
Yeah.
it just seems to be getting weirder and weirder to me.
True.
But so here's more speculation. So they just interviewed the boyfriend, and he's 15.
Yeah.
Right now, he's 15. He said that they were together. They broke up 6 months ago, but they were together a year ago. 17. So that means he would have been 14.
Okay, I'm going to stop her because, unfortunately, I think the guy made a mistake. I think the boyfriend, the ex-boyfriend of the girl who died on the cruise murder mystery story on the Carnival Cruise Line, I think that he has posted online potentially and said he made a mistake and he's not 15. He was just nervous and he was 17.
And she very well could have been 17.
Yeah, I mean, the ages still could have, like, if they were lined up the right way, still could have been, like, not an illegal thing. But a lot of people were thrown off by that. So thank you, Julie, for the dispatch. It's much appreciated. And I'll save the rest of them for the end of the show. A couple of things I didn't get to in jury duty. Let me wash these out right now. The state has dropped charges against a man who was arrested in a ding-dong ditch prank. This is one of those things where it's a good idea, friends. Have surveillance cameras around your house. Why? Well, because people listen to narratives. People often believe what they want to believe despite the evidence in front of them. And case in point, in Boca Raton, this guy said some kids were trying to ding-dong ditch their house. And his story was these kids were like trying to knock the door down. Their story was not only did this guy pull a gun on us, he held us at gunpoint and said he was going to kill us and said that that you messed with the wrong guy. The teen told investigators he felt threatened as he was ordered to get on his knees and he was grabbed by the shoulder as the guy pushed him down. Turns out these teenagers who were trying to mess with this guy's house were also, big shocker, absolute liars. And when he released the security footage from his house, it showed that not only did these kids try to screw with his house, but they tried to lie about what he did afterwards. He had a gun that he pulled. He never once pointed it at these individuals. He told them to stay right where they were until the police came to sort it out. And he was fully within his rights legally to do that. They lied about this in the moment. Also, these were supposed to be in jury duty. A TikTok prank gone wrong. A Lakeland man in Florida was arrested after he was seen walking along the roadside fully nude on Broken Arrow Trail. It was 36 degrees, and this dude is just walking down the road butt naked.
All right.
And he's not even wearing his socks. It was identified as Anthony Day, 41 years old. And he said he was out there because of a TikTok prank gone wrong. Though feels a bit like Will Ferrell in Old School, where he's like, we're all streaking, and there's nobody else nearby, nobody near this person. And the final one that I'll pay off here because I did tease it earlier. Oh, actually, Mamdani and Trump, the guy who's going to be the next mayor of New York City, and President Trump had a meeting. Trump was speaking of the meeting, and Trump said this. Trump said, I give him a lot of credit for the run. I think we'll get along fine. We're looking for the same thing. We want to make New York strong, but we have a very different philosophy. Oh, he said we meet at 3:00 today. So maybe he said this beforehand, but yeah. Oh, he's talking about this in the run-up. So he's meeting him in very, very soon, depending on what time you're listening to the show. He says, I think it's going to be quite civil. We'll find out. Now, maybe this has already happened, and you're listening to the show, and you're like, it wasn't civil, Sean. The narrator might chime in right here that it didn't end up civil. That could be the case. All right, that's going to have to do it for now. Hold on, I did tease this, so let me just... The new details were about this woman who was from the UK who flew to Florida to be murdered by this guy. I guess they found out that she flew to Florida to be sexually abused and possibly murdered by a guy she met on this fetish website. And the video that was recorded of her agreeing to all of this was several days before he actually killed her. So this process had gone on for a number of days. And it's going to be a really interesting case when that one goes all the way through, because the man has been arrested in her murder. You can't just kill people, even if they were at one point willing to let you do that. You just can't do it. All right, when we come back, the final dispatches, stories that didn't make the cut. And today I learned to wrap everything up for a Friday in the week. That is coming up next on the News Junkie.
Joseph Martin's here, inviting you to Real Radio's Sunday morning coming down free live radio broadcast party to benefit Pet Rescue by Judy at Sharky's on Flagler in New Smyrna Beach. This Sunday, 9 a.m. to 1. For more information, go to SundayMorningComingDown.com. See you there.
From the Odoo.com weather.
We did it, everybody. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What a stunning week it's been. If you enjoyed any of the show at any point, from Monday to Friday, 11 to 3 p.m. every single day. Now, I may have been out on Monday, but I was here for all the rest of them. If you enjoyed any of it, take a moment and just hit that like button. If you enjoyed the woman in the penis costume getting arrested, hit that like button. If you enjoyed the police officer showing you how to cross the road safely, hit that like button. If you're new around here, hit subscribe. Thank you for being with us. And with that, it's time to wrap things up as we always do on the show. Item number 1. Rate that show. It's time to rate the show today. 10 out of 10 is a real winner. We wheel it off to the Hall of Fame. No notes, leave it as is. 1 out of 10 is a big fat loser. We never speak of the show again. Bootsy says 9.7 neglected this week in Florida's out of 10. 9 out of 10 stuck zippers on my penis costume. 10 out of 10. 6, 7 out of 10. Did you mention if next week is best of? We are off Wednesday through Friday, friend. But we'll be here Monday and Tuesday. 6 out of 10 penis costumes. Today was a 9. 7.5 no raid today. Unbelievable. 20 out of 10. 10 inflatable penises. 10 out of 10 Miss America penis costumes. 10 out of 10 but a little dark. 10 Kokomos. Infinity out of 10. What a fun show. 10 out of 10 happy Thanksgiving. And now, friends, it's time to do the unthinkable. We have to choose our chatter of the week. Think of your nominees. I'll be right back.
From vibrant squash to garden fresh greens, fresh from Florida is flavor you can feel good about, because when it's grown here, it's grown with care, pride, and purpose. As you gather around your table, remember to celebrate the people, the land, and the passion that goes into every harvest. Fresh from Florida, trust is grown here.
Warning, this product contains nicotine. Nicotine is an addictive chemical.
Okie dokie, Smokey. Who is our chatter of the week, baby?
Nicotine pouches. For a limited time, we're offering listeners 10% off their first order. Use this code, Tucker10.
I need someone good. Who has put on a tour de force presentation of how to be a great chatter? Who has had the greatest chats? Who is our winner? Yikes. Who is our chatter of the day? Our chatter of the week. Chatter of the week. Okay. They said he couldn't do it. Ladies and gentlemen, they told him it shouldn't be done. They said, you're not qualified. You need to go home. This is a hospital, sir. You're not a doctor. But he did it anyway. He showed up day after day. He typed his comments into the chat field and hit enter. He was over on the Twitch platform while he was doing this. Twitch, that's right. Twitch, the platform that brings us our chatter of the entire week. The whole thing. our chatter of the week. They said he should have been ineligible. They said he is not allowed anywhere near an elementary school. I say he's a good guy and a talented man, and his name is the Silent Coda on Twitch. Everybody, let's hear it for him. Mr. Predicto, will the Silent Coda on Twitch die this weekend?
Highly doubtful.
Wow. Can't keep a good guy down, can you? You're going to survive the weekend and your chatter of the week. Unbelievable. I cannot believe it. All right. Thank you. Back on Monday and Tuesday to do it all over again. After Tuesday's show, gear up, do one final show in the studio with this lighting, and then the lighting project is on, baby. It's happening. Now, just for everybody who is connected to the channels and stuff, just so you know, once I get the lighting up and I can tune in all of these cameras, I'm going to be churning out a lot more videos, longer form videos, a lot of news documentary style stuff, a lot of fun and viral stories, like the museum heists and all these different things, even these cruise murder mystery type stories presented in a much more like long form style. I'm super excited about putting those together. I think they're going to perform really, really well, and I can't wait to have the lights done and basically the studio mostly completed at that point in time. So that's coming up next Wednesday, but we'll see you on Monday and Tuesday, everybody. Have a great weekend.
Or for spending less. The holidays just got a lot better. Visit your neighborhood Total Wireless store. For new single-line customers who activate on a BYO device on the Total 5G Unlimited plan. Requires auto-pay enrollment to receive the full discount, which applies the month after enrollment. Available online and in Total Wireless retail stores. Requires a compatible unlock device and SIM. Check compatibility at TotalWireless.com.
Stay high on life. Not on the road. Driving high will get you a DUI, and it could mean costly deductibles, higher insurance rates, jail time, and potentially your life. Don't put yourself and fellow drivers at risk.
A message from the Florida Department of Transportation.
This is the time of the year most of us are checking off our holiday gift list. Identity thieves have lists too, and your personal information might be on that list. Protect your identity with LifeLock. LifeLock monitors hundreds of millions of data points every single second and alerts you to the threats you could miss yourself. If your identity is stolen, your own U.S.-based restoration specialist is going to work to fix it, guaranteed, or your money back. Make this season about joy, not identity theft, with LifeLock. Save up to 40% off your first year at LifeLock.com with the promo code BECK. Terms apply.
Most impact windows from Reese Windows and Doors are installed in just 6 to 8 weeks. Visit ReeseWindows.com.
Rasmussen University's mix of online and on-campus options means you can earn a degree from home or connect with others in person across 5 states. Wherever you are, your education moves with you. Learn more at rasmussen.edu. That's rasmussen.edu.
Where common sense meets complete nonsense. This is the news.
And today I learned to wrap everything up for a Friday. And honestly, it is just an absolute pleasure hanging out with you each and every day. Today has been no different. Thanks for being with us today. We're back next week, obviously a shorter week on the show on account of the Thanksgiving stuff. And that's going to be fun. It's going to be very, very interesting. If you want to learn more about the show, go to the website. Go over there to thenewsjunkie.com. A new secret show will be released as per usual on Fridays at 5 p.m. That'll be out, and you could check that out. Next week, if you have a bunch of days where there's no new shows, one thing to do is to catch up on the world of secret shows or learn about secret shows, unlock secret shows, and unlock the entirety of the website. More new features on the way for subscribers this year, but I want you to go and hang out now and listen to the show that's coming up a little bit later on today over at thenewsjunkie.com. Let's see what we got here. Oh, we don't have much time, so let's go over here and do the final dispatch.
These are the final dispatches, but Sean will probably only play one.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Little known fact, Real Big Fish recorded that for us years and years ago.
That was nice
truly
of them.
appreciate it. It was them and Bucko 9 together forever. And this is going to be our last dispatch here on the show. Evil Eye has a dispatch for us. Here he goes.
Well, hi.
Uh-oh.
It's Evil Eye, and this is my first, well, actually my sixth first dispatch.
Oh, okay.
So screw y'all. You're not going to play this one anyway.
No, that's how it works.
Have a great weekend.
Gotcha.
Love you. Wiggle, wiggle.
It tends to work that way,
you.
whereas you're not going to play this anyway. Yeah, I would try Evil Eye, zooming in on like the big topic and hitting us with your thoughts on it. That's the best way to do it. Last one is going to come from Popcorn Farts.
Yoski Chuds, I had to check in quickly when you brought up this subject about this judge in St. Charles County, Missouri. As a child, for a small portion of time, my mother and I lived in the suburbs of St. Louis. Matter of fact, St. Charles was the name of the town we lived in St. Charles County. I was a very young child, but I do remember at the time having to get a babysitter to watch me because my mom had to go to court, I found out later. And asking her all about this later, it turns out nothing ever really came of it. It was a bunch of trumped up charges. Turns out everybody in town just had suspicious minds. I will see myself out.
God,
Tip
this
your
guy.
hunk of burning loaves.
Ban him.
I'm going to ignore that. It was a judge that wore a Elvis wig in court, everybody. Just so you know, that's all you need to know. Let's get the hell out of here. Let's do Today I Learned.
The following information may make you feel smarter, but will not actually increase your IQ. So don't get cocky. Now it's time for what we call Today I Learned.
It is Today I Learned for a Friday, November 21st, 2025. Today I learned this character.
I am indeed a cat, and this, indeed, is a hat.
That's right, cat in the hat.
Well done.
On the noses, I could have done it. The reason Mike Myers ended up playing Cat in the Hat was because he got sued after canceling on a prior project. He settled with the company, and one of the terms of the agreement was that he would take the lead in another film. And they said, all right, what film is it going to be? And they said, no matter what it is, you have to do it. They said, it's going to be Cat in the Hat. And Mike Myers, had to, by court of law, had to participate in that movie.
Weird deal.
And finally, today I learned this band right here.
Panic at the Disco.
That's right, Panic at the Disco. They started out as a Blink-182 cover band. Could have ended with Elvis, but here we
You're
are.
not my dad.
They started out as a Blink-182 cover band. What an amazing band. Nobody's in the band anymore except for the lead singer, I think. Doesn't seem like people got along very well, but it was some catchy stuff. Thanks for hanging out with us this week. Josh, thank you so much. Josh,
You're
Thanks,
welcome.
Joshua.
there he is.
Thank
All right.
you.
We're
Mwah.
back on Monday, same time, same place.
Events. Get the app for free in your app store.
Hey, what's happening? I hope your ride right now is a smooth and safe one on the major highways and roads of Orlando. Seems like we're incident-free east and westbound on I-4 at this time in the
Are you still there? Are you still there? Bye, everybody. Bye. Bye. Have a great weekend. Have a great weekend.